As you guys come in here, you be so kind, slap the like button. We back at it, we working. Slap the like button. We're going to have some fun here today. Nintendo has lost their minds. I've been telling you guys for a while, it's that at the end of the day, it's business. And these companies all suffer from greed, you know? I'm gonna say this before we go, for those that are filling in. I'm gonna get real biblical with you niggas. Those with eyes, let them see, and those with ears, let them hear. Forget the theatrics, you know? I remember gamers complained when games went from $50, to $60. And they said it was because of the HD. That was during the PS3 and the 360 era. It was because of the HD. Cool. Then they went from the 360 era, to the, to the when they went to the HD, they went from the HD, with the Xbox One and all that stuff, and with the PS4, And so they said because, to this series generation with the PS5, so they said because in the Series X, it's because they tried to go from 60 to 70 because of ray tracing. And 2K was the first one to come out and do it, remember? First one, then everyone else followed suit. They said because of the ray tracing, the new tech, and this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, when generations start, everything is cross-gen development, so we don't even get a chance to see what these consoles can do, really. We still do a cross-gen development, right? That way. When Nintendo said, fuck all that, we're going from 70 to 90. Digital, why are your games $10 more, just digitally, than Xbox and Microsoft games? And you're charging $40 and $50. Now, even last show you were there, I'm gonna chop it up too. They were talking because of the tariffs. Now, tariffs just got signed today. They talking about the 46 increase. So that I told you that that was what they charged everything. This has nothing to do in the States. So that 450, which is cool. That's what we come on, man. What did all that take? They took what they gave was 120 frames. Nigga, those are PS3 and 360 graphics. Like we have to. I'm gonna hop on Charlotte Digress. We're gonna have some fun here today. And if you guys are Nintendo fans, I keep telling you, you want things to get better, modern, they can. You guys refuse to hold them accountable. You refuse to. You're charging $9 for your game when those games are cheap as fuck to make. They don't have voice acting, no mocap, anything in-house. You're charging $90? As you guys come in here, you be so kind. You be so kind. Meet myself right there. Slap the like button. We're gonna have a little fun here today. My God, my God. We are live.
Plus tax.
Yeah, we're live. We're doing it live. My God, my God.
This is sad as shit.
This is a sad day if you're a gamer. I know, I wasn't just say fair monger and say, we might see the whole crash again of the video game market. And maybe I might know some shit right here, man. I need to take micro patches. I just don't. I'm a street nigga. I just know bullshit when I see the bullshit. And they're able to do this, and you can be into it. I'm not judging you niggas here like this into this shit, but there's no competition there. I'm not talking about those things, that's the PC thing. It's console stuff here. And I can guarantee this, I'm just gonna go around, I just shout you guys out. If the Vita was still on the market, they wouldn't be charging the prices. They can do that. They went there. And they refuse to compete. They're able to just, they're going from 70 to 90. Why are your games still on phone? No voice acting, no reach, none of that shit. Yeah, hold on, man. So as you guys come in here, filling here today, hey, Buck, when you got, I know you don't worry about it. Hey, Buck, when you chat,
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, man. Hey, Jerome here. Gotta get back to work here, man. We got listen here, we got a fight to fight. We got a fight to fight here today, man. You know what I mean? This is a war of all. This is a world war.
Yeah, but
war for gaming.
But gaming is over now.
Man,
it's over.
Hey.
PlayStation's the only place left.
And watch it. They gonna follow suit. Why? Because they're the only one left. You see what I'm talking about? There's no competition. Without competition, it's what they want. Hey.
Well, hold on. We got So, Game Trousers came in. You already know he finna damage control.
Oh, my
So,
God, my God.
I thought, he said, so Z, I thought Xbox games would be there. Where was the whole slate? According to the best insider, J-Dubs, Halo, Master Chief Collection, Gears, and Starfield will be at the Switch. Fuck nigga, they gonna be at the next state of play.
Listen, man, I'm gonna say God is watching. Like Martin Luther King, turn up the cheek. Play that slow nigga out. You know what you're talking about here. Eat your fish sticks, bitch. Your applesauce. Slow bitch. Do something, bitch.
Yeah. Illegal Mexican in the highs. Ice Cream Darkness was good. Wario, Uvu G Rich in the highs was good, player. The Rich Akata, my brother.
Yeah.
Who else is in the highs? We got One Numio, Achille Breeze, Mario Heat,
yes, sir.
Benzor, Tweezy, my brother. Ronan Gomez was good, player. W Vine Games.
My brother.
Like everybody saying hit the like button. Big facts.
Yeah.
This finna be one for the ages.
Yeah,
see?
absolutely.
We got Pastor Joe's ex-boyfriend, husband in the house. My God. Both of them here. Oh man, they say they finna tag team Pastor. King Reaper in the house was good. Blaze, RPT, my brother. We got a Ghetto God, D'Angelo Parker, Mad Joe, Lashi, my brother. We got Scoop, Be For Real in the house, Jay Mitches, Phil Bosch. What's good? What's good? Come on in, hit the like button. Y'all see the title of the show. We only need one topic. We finna stomp Nintendo the fuck out. We giving Xbox a break today. You know what I'm saying? Has Nintendo lost their goddamn minds with the price of games and the goddamn console that's more expensive than the PS5? Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Go ahead and share it out. And hit that like button as usual. Yes,
sir.
And everybody in the chat, call Pastor Joe a coon. And then we gonna keep going.
Yeah, for real. Bro, bugging. That nigga bugging. I heard you back getting cut. I had to lay down. I was up working. I heard you back getting bugging again. Hey, bro, we gotta listen. So you've been rocking out. So I guess the last few days, you know what I mean. We've been going back and forth. We had a couple of debates on, behind the scenes on air on Twitter. I was just talking about the big money. Those guys, they like Nintendo. But for the big money, we have to start. Bro said for a while it was over $450. You can't see yourself playing it. You know what I mean, paying for them. Sorry. But now, like I said, one thing, like I said again, they tried to, even low-key Poppy, get his ass in here. They tried to say, no, it was because of the terrorism. Now, I was saying, like, listen, they charged $450 and $80 and $90 in their own country, and they don't have nothing to do with terrorism. Europe ain't got nothing to do with that there. You know what I mean? Now today, when Trump decides on an effect, what he's, whatever, I got too much space about the tariffs and shit, that's about 46%. Nigga. Hey, bro. Buddy. Hey. My God. Hey, man. Now you guys come in here, you be so kind. Slap the like button, type something in the chat. We're going to have some fun. Have some fun today here, man. I think it's overdue. It's about time Nintendo get called out. It's about time. They are long overdue here, man. They've been getting away with this shit for a long time.
It ain't gonna work.
Oh shit, man. Hey, listen.
They've been doing the psyop on people for so long. They've psychologically convinced people that they're basically Apple.
Yep.
So they can charge that. If they go below a certain price, people would be they would. I think Nintendo people, if the price was too cheap, they would freak out.
But
more than the price being high. So then they'd be like, this is a piece of dog shit.
Okay, so
they think that paying more money means it's a better quality.
Okay, wait, something interesting said the other day. They can say if they're charging that type of money, right, more than the PS5, they should be judged as the same thing as Sony and Microsoft. Fuck anything else.
Or code.
Yep. Now they have to be.
Yeah, I mean, again, so we're not talking. Oh, this is no interesting. Fine, you're charging console type prices. Code.
And for the games too. Now the games are going to be compared. When you're charging $80 and $90 for a game, you're going to be compared to every AAA game out there. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Because
I already thought they should be $40 games. Most Nintendo games should be $40.
Yep.
I'll be
You're
honest.
selling the console for a premium price
Yep,
now.
there's
Like
There's no voice acting.
Like,
There's no 3D.
like
There's
now,
none of that.
like now those guys now these gamers are about to feel the wrath of almost every gamer criticizing the hell out of their platform, and they are going to get ripped apart in the gaming space because they're going to look at it like, why you ain't got anti-aliasing?
They'll just come out and
Okay,
say,
you got HDR.
they'll just say buy
Why
a
you don't
Switch.
have HDR?
Yeah, because anti-aliasing, we're so used to it. It's just a given to us, Teddy. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
Right, and then they're going to look at it like, well, why don't you have
Yep.
120 for all games instead of
Hold on, hold on.
Is
Yeah.
it possible we're gonna have
Yeah.
another year like for Nintendo like Wii
It's
U?
possible, yeah.
It's
With these
possible.
tariffs, yeah, they might have judged a little too much and jack prices up too much.
Yeah.
It's always a possibility.
I got one more question. What if they had, let's say they had like a lineup like how Xbox last showcase was, where they show all those different games, right? So when you try to raise prices up, and let's say everything the same right now as it was. I mean, everything the same, right? Let's say they have 7 to 10 new Zelda, new Kirby, new Smash Brothers, a new
Don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? You think?
Don't
Do you
matter at
think?
all.
Do you think it'd be
matter.
different?
It don't matter at all.
Don't matter. If people can't afford the shit, if people not willing to pay the
it
money
don't
for
matter.
it, it don't fucking matter. Here's the
Yeah, like this,
thing. Think about it. Think about it, right?
At this rate,
When games
At
was
this-
$60, you can ultimately say, well, I can go into GameStop and give me a couple of games for $110, and I'll be okay. Now you're gonna be able to need $200 to get 2 fucking
That's
games.
crazy money.
That's you can't.
And for what?
at
And for
this,
what?
crazy.
rate,
Well, here's what I'm saying. If you
at this rate, the only people who's gonna be able to afford it is the people that's in this dang on chat right now.
And listen, 3 games, you can get a whole nother console. That's impossible. That ain't how that work.
I get that, but here's what I'm saying. Here's what
I
I'm saying.
think
I
it's
know
okay.
people.
Mhm.
I know people who got the new iPhone.
A
Hear me
phone
out
is
before you.
necessity. Okay.
Facts.
I see people get it all the time. I'm saying if they had higher tier games, everybody tired of seeing Mario Kart. I'm tired
Okay,
of seeing.
wait, hold on, brother. Hold on. I listen. I hear you. Here's the thing about an iPhone. I'm gonna make it an equation, right? Okay, you spend $1,000, $1,500 on the iPhone one time, right? But the apps for the goddamn iPhone ain't $100 a piece.
No. Here.
Yeah,
But
that's
here's my
true.
compare.
It's
I'm
the
saying
app. The app is the game. So yeah, you know nobody. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm less worried about the cost of the console and more on the games. $100 a game is that's a non-starter, my nigga. Nothing you can say is gonna change that.
Well, hear me out. I'm saying if they had a lot of games with new IPs and stuff like that. Here's what I mean by that, right?
They can have Jesus Christ on a cross.
No. Here's what I'm saying.
Gamers gonna buy what they gonna buy.
If it's worth the while, like for example, right? Y'all mentioned in the last stream earlier for the Nintendo shit. GTA is going to change a lot of people's mind. They ain't gonna spend. They don't wouldn't mind spending $80 to $90 on GTA. I'm just saying. If Nintendo had games, 'cause I think people get mad because the type of games it is.
No, okay, well, hold on. Not to cut you, I just feel so What I'm saying, it's not just the game. Why are your games? Fuck it. Just say if you like those games. You said they got games. To Nintendo fans, they got games. Why is your shit? Why are you going from 70 to 90? You going from 70. You're going from 70 to 90. Your digital game is $10 more than the Xbox and PlayStation shit. Why?
Where's your crayons?
So
And upgrades cost $20.
You know why?
For you to have for
I'm gonna tell
later.
you why. The reason why is because Nintendo know they could do whatever they want and get the praise.
Okay, so that's the problem.
And that leaves you right here. And this is why you're here right now. Gamers are outlashing because the price of the games is just too fucking crazy. And the fucked up part about it is Nintendo don't even have that to do. It ain't like them niggas are the ones in the number one position to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
even why would I pay? Just think about that. Why would I pay $80 to $90 on a Super Mario? I mean, on a Mario game.
Yeah, okay,
But
fine.
no, for any Nintendo game,
No, I agree with you. No, I'm agree with you. What I'm saying
no
is,
ray tracing, no voice acting, no goddamn motion capture, no next generation features, nothing.
We know they're made on a cheap, a lot smaller budget.
Yeah, those games are made super cheap.
Wait. Here's the thing.
I mean, they cut corners.
They're Game Boy games.
Cut corners.
It's like, man, listen. And then to make matters even worse, that same $90-$100 goddamn game with a 43% increase because of tariffs is going to run you another $25-$30 goddamn dollars. Now you're talking about $140 with tax for a single game. Ain't no game.
They said
it's
they said if you get I think it said if you get a game,
especially from Nintendo.
They say if you get a game and the system and some of the accessories, it's over $1,000.
Yeah,
I would never pay for.
But just the system, just the system itself, right? Just the system itself, with tax and with tariffs, is over $600. IGN just did the math, right? That's PS5 Pro territory, my nigga.
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
Hey,
We got this bill right here. Hold on.
Yeah, let me get the bill. Hold on. The Vegeta 90 with the $20. Put Nintendo and their fans in that room for the coonery. I ain't about to pay $100 for a goddamn game. They can fuck off. Then we got W-Vine Games with the $5. $80-$90 game a pop. But don't forget, Nintendo rarely discounts their games. Absolutely. So that $80-$90 game will be like that for the next 8 goddamn years. Tommy Bull with the $2. Stop the Nintendo hate. Lil Timmy get a second job. Me and mine, Lil Timmy got to get a job. W-Vine Games with the $10. Shout out to Square Enix. They kept the promise of embracing multi-platform. Where that Xbox port of Final Fantasy remake at? Yeah, you ain't lying. Nintendo got Final Fantasy before Xbox. Greg, the tech guy with the $2. Nintendo told folks to get ready for the cheek busting. Oh man. W-Vine Games with the $10. I'm not defending a $450 price tag, but for a new console, that's okay. My problem is with the $80 and $90 game offerings that to offset the cost is finally going to HD. He ain't lying. They finally got some goddamn HD games, and they got the nerve enough to fucking jack the price. It's just yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Can I ask a question? When did HD come out?
Wait, that's all the bills?
They came out with the PS3 and 360. And they went from 50. They went from remember they went from
2005.
They went from $50 to $6. And their excuse was
20 years ago.
Listen, their excuse was that the dot games are in HD. The dot games are in HD, and we went along with it. So then remember, so with the Xbox One and the PS4, $6. Then with the start of this, they went from 60 to 70, and they said that was because of the ray tracing, right? The ray tracing to this day. But Nintendo said, "Fuck all that." They going from a fucking again, 70 to 90. Like what?
Wait, so look, I looked online too. They had people comparing the Li ROG and the other handhelds, right? But here's the thing is, right? You could use those devices without a subscription. You can also use those same devices to play your Xbox games, to play your Steam games,
your PlayStation games,
and your Nintendo ROMs, for part of
So you can't. They're comparing that handheld like an LA ROG to you paid $1,000 for LA ROG, but you can't pay $450. Yeah, but I'm not paying. I don't need.
You're not paying for the Nintendo Online and all that shit.
I don't need to pay for the software at all. Just be having it is good enough.
Hey, man, I can't sit around and just keep listening
than what it does on the Switch.
I can't keep sitting around listening to this.
Oh, here you go.
I got to stop this. Hey,
you know what? I'm glad that fucking opened his mouth. Bro, I'm glad he opened his goddamn mouth. To the room he go. Get his ass somebody. You see? When I try to stall a nigga out, man, Big Money learns his goddamn ways. He hasn't. Coon's a coon no matter the color. Look over this here. He was just talking, he has just behind the scene. myself, it's a 10. Oh, it's Nintendo hate. It's on Nintendo? I said, man, help me, father. I said, what the hell going on here, man? I guarantee you niggas, if the video was still here, they will be charging them $90 for that dog shit. Oh, at least we got 120 frames. What, PS3 graphics? 360 graphics? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas?
Well, all right now.
You're charging goddamn Xbox Series X and PS5 price for that shit, man.
I know that you're
and you got a fraction of their goddamn library game. Hey.
light stuck in a shadow. Busy being too damn
what's that shit, boy? EA's gonna say, oh, they paid 90 for that.
So much
Hey, listen.
There's no shame in who you wanna be or be with it. Your fantasy, but turn it into reality. You're worried about your family.
I want my goddamn family here, man. With that type of money here, man. You know I got motherfucking champagne taste and more liquor money. Damn, I'm trying to shake back here, man. Keep like this is over here, but enough is enough here, man. Enough is enough.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, but the presentation, you know, people have like with like.
Wait, hold on. One second. I got 2 more bills. I'm gonna disappear. Hold on. Let's see. Crimson, we got 3 more bills. Yeah.
I got it. We got the Vegeta 90 with the $5. For Pastor the Cap for Nintendo, and he can't even afford clean drinking water, he needs to live in that room permanently. Zigzag Nintendo out here messing with big money streetwalking budget. Big fat. Crimson X25 with the $10. Nintendo need their ass beat. Big facts.
Bro.
True SSJ Havoc said, I was not expecting Nintendo getting backlash. LOL. Nah, he ain't lying. But
yeah, they getting it. That's why I said
it's less so about the cost of the console and more about the games.
Really?
3 games is gonna run you over $330, bro.
No, J-Dub, stop right there, J-Dub, because I just had a question for Big Money, because you just said something that was so profound. Big Money, I know you my pony brethren. I just wanted to, talk to you gently and kindly.
Man, that nigga rough.
You just stop all this.
Say it again, your mic went out. Say it again.
Hate with Nintendo. But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Money. You said you wasn't gonna buy the Nintendo if it costs what?
$400.
Okay, so how much is the Nintendo?
$450.
So right now it's $450.
So why are you not a part of this hate train then?
Well, I was trying to say a joke, and I guess you didn't get the joke. But
What had happened was
I had to money because
no, it ain't no problem. That's why.
What happened?
Back to my normal self. I'm trying to stir some shit. Ain't nobody in here taking up for Nintendo. So
no, we can't take up for that money.
Yeah, I have no problem. No problem. But the thing is, first of all, no game is worth $80. No game is worth $90 to me. I'm just speaking for myself.
GTA.
No game is worth $80 or $90. Anybody out there anybody that's out there that justifies that, y'all justify Nintendo. So I can't see you sitting up here saying that you would pay $80 for one game or $90 for another game, but you're not gonna pay. I'll be done in 1 second, brother. Just hold on. 607. Sit down. Sit down for a minute. 607. Sit on down for a minute. I'm fucking with you, fam. But no, this I'm just saying you can't justify that. Like, because really, when we went to 60 to 70, a lot of people didn't like that. But we just kind of went along with it. But now that Nintendo has pumped the game up to $80, $90. Yesterday, like I said, I had the discussion with my brothers, and I said, listen, if it's over $400, I can't do nothing with it. I'm not going to buy it. And that's just period. And for them to age out to $80, $90, that just made it worse. My most important thing, I said, I want to see what the public is going to do and see what these Nintendo channels are going to do. And I go to these Nintendo channels and they keep saying that they buy the console, but they don't agree with the price. And I said, that don't make no sense to me. Because if you buy the console, you're gonna have to buy the game. So you do agree with that shit, and I think that's awful. You shouldn't do that. Like, and I'm only speaking for me. For the guys that think that GTA 6 is gonna be worth 100, go ahead and guess what? When they do that, just like he said, everybody is gonna follow suit. So, like, I'm a family man. Like, I don't know about you young boys. You young boy got the money to go out there and splurge like that. I can't, and I'm a hardcore gamer. I really don't. I can't sit up here and buy 5 games. That's $590. Like, bro, I got rent to pay. I can't do that all the time every month. And I buy games, and I like buying games for my people, for my niggas, for Z, all of them. I like buying games for my brother. I can't even do that with a price like that. So that's why I said it's an industry thing to me. If the industry turn into this shit, it's a sad day in gaming if that happens. But I'm praying and hoping that Sony pull another 2016 or was that 2013 and do the same thing they did to Microsoft and be like, hey, I'm not saying that they'll never change it to $80, but in the foreseeable future, we won't raise our prices on our games. Hopefully, I hope Sony does that, because right now, Sony is the premier video game console today. After that shit with Nintendo, they are the premier console to get. I think this was last week, J-Dub said, hey, Big Money, I think that Sony might sell 22 million consoles. Just after that shit, I think they might sell 30. Because, bruh, when it comes to it, they have the best. They got the best quality console out there with the best price. They got one of the best games in the world. All of their first parts are in the top fucking 10, top 20 in the best studios in the world. Bruh, where would you rather go but fucking Sony right now? So, but like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I was cheering my ass off. I was happy for Nintendo. But once I kept saying, I want to see that price. I want to see that price, and that price did it for me. That price did it for me. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
So gotta say, right? So you could and hear me out. I think GTA would be $100. Let me tell you why. You could justify this GTA because you know you're gonna get 10 plus years of gameplay out of it. So I don't have a problem with GTA by itself, but I don't have any other game other than GTA. It doesn't make sense. We know we're gonna milk that GTA game for 10, 12, 13 years. We know that. So you could I don't want to spend $80 to $90 on a Nintendo Switch game that I know they're gonna pay with a new let's say Super Smash Brothers 2. They're gonna update the graphics to like a minimum and then charge $80 to $90. For example, I don't believe in paying that much in games for a single player experience. I never did. Like, if you look at Call of Duty, Fortnite, you have multiplayer experience. So you got replayability. For Mario games, besides Mario Kart, but who really I don't know. Mario Kart to me is not.
But see, that's the same thing. That's the same thing, fam.
Only on GTA.
Listen, that's the same thing. Listen, you get that experience with.
You cut out.
So have that multiplayer shit, the shark card. That's why I'm thinking, like, why would y'all charge motherfuckers $100 and y'all making a killing on them shark cards? Like, why would y'all charge? I would charge. Like, listen, now I tell you this, I will pay $80 for GTA 6, but $100? No, I'm not gonna pay $100, but I will pay $80 for GTA 6 because it's one of the greatest. I think it's gonna be one of the greatest games ever. So I will pay $80, but bruh. That's not worth $100. No game is worth $100. Not to me.
We'll get this one built up.
I'm a family man. I got to take care of shit.
We get this as we go disappear. Hold up. I just want to say, it's not $80 because we're still doing crossing development. When they get we paying all this money for this hardware, and our games are never even built from the ground up to take advantage. Used to be before, I say fine. When the 360 came out and the PS3, that was it for the Xbox and PS2. They developed from the ground up, took advantage of the hardware. They don't even do that no more. You know what I mean? So if in this generation you're going from 70 to 80, we're not even in the next generation yet. We got 3 more years of this shit, my nigga. You're gonna give us 2. So what you're saying? You're gonna give us 2 price the games that started this generation games was $60. So you go from 60 to 70. Now you go from 70 to 80. These niggas went straight from 70 to 90. And the only reason They did that shit, even with that dog shit, because they don't have any competition in the console part when they had it when it comes to the Vita. If the Vita was still there, now like I said again, if the Vita was still there, right? I guarantee you, Nintendo would not be charging, $90 for no goddamn game. Physical copy. That's fucking banana. I got 2 bills here, 3 bills. Hold up. Don't keep saying more. No.
Oh, I can get it.
Yeah.
Get it from me, Buck.
Yeah, Tommy Bull with the $2. He said, "Where is the Switch 2S for the Black community?"
Oh man,
I kind of wish they did have a lower end, just a handheld version that's cheaper, but that's just me. Aaron Clay with the 10. He said, "I'm sorry, bros. I gotta call cap. Game should be $80 to $90. With inflation, it was more in the ones days."
Okay. Well, look, Aaron Clay, listen. The reason why the games, that was some game, is because of the cartridges. Cartridges will cost a lot to manufacture. These games are in discs. They burn them out. You know what I mean? Like it's just cheap as fuck. That was the reason why some stores are they would charge. We had it when I did the show with David Jaffe, and I was like, I remember me playing like my grandmother bought me Mike Tyson Punch Out. Games used to be $50 at $49.99. My grandmother paid $70-some for Mike Tyson Punch Out, and we had went to a little mom and pop store downtown. You know what I mean? In the hood. But even when I got to 64. Sears, they charged me like fucking $70-$80 for fucking Cruising USA. That was because of cartridges and shit like that. But we're still in the same generation. We're still in this generation, and you're joining from 70 to 90. Here's the thing, Aaron Clay. Why are you charging $10 more than Microsoft and Sony? $20 more.
Wait a minute.
Why are you charging $20 more? Like, you have no voice acting, you have no ray tracing, no mocap, none of that shit there. Your games are cheap as fuck to me.
But they checked the block on everything y'all complained about.
They did not. They did not.
4K. Y'all, what? I don't know. Y'all complained about 4K. I understand that but y'all said, hey, we want 4K on this system. Why can't they do 4K?
You look at a point.
Wait, hold on.
20 years later.
Let them finish.
Hold on, I ain't done yet, Reg.
I think I'll get the bills. Hold on, I think I'll get the bills. Go.
It's not a 4K system, though.
That don't mean nothing. Look here. You asked for a better resolution on the docking? On dock, they gave it to you for 1080p at 120.
That's not 4K.
Not only, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Sure enough, what else they do? They sit here and God, what was the other thing? No. They gave you voice chat. You wanted chat so bad. You didn't want to talk on the cell phone. Guess what? You can talk to the system. Now, they gave you your voice chat. They checked all the blocks that y'all complained about. Matter of fact, y'all want a better third-party support on it. They gave you better third-party support.
We're talking about the game, not the system. The system.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, watch this. Okay, no problem.
I understand y'all mad about the games, but you reap what you sow. They gave it to you all like that. Now
you're gonna have to pay for it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Wait, can I actually?
Hold on. Wait.
You can't say that.
Hold on.
This is what happens.
It was like 4 and 5
first.
Go.
Yeah, Zigzagging said.
What happens sometimes when you demand more? There's nothing wrong with demanding
Teddy,
more.
hold on.
There's nothing wrong with wanting more out of.
Teddy.
Yeah, Tedrick. Put that on pause.
Yeah.
Just a second, Teddy. Zigzagging. He said, Big Money said, I like chicken on my bitches.
Damn.
And then the next one was Johnny J left $10. He said, "What up, grocery store?"
What's up, fam?
The Vegeta with the $5. He said, "I blame Xbox for this. Them charging 60 to 7 for dog shit games all the time created this too." They pitched in for sure. I mean, all of them. It's the whole industry.
I just want to say something.
We all put up.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more. Aaron Clay with the 10. He said, "No, I get it, Z. Nintendo is bullshit. I don't support Nintendo since NES days. Nintendo ass should have went to 70. I'm mainly talking about GTA and Sony games."
No, but we're still in this generation. And again, you can't. Like I said, how you say you can't justify a 20. You going up twice on video games, my nigga. You already went up 10 at the beginning of the generation. We got 3 more years. So imagine when the next generation starts. They're gonna go up again. It's every generation they go up 10. But these motherfuckers, look. Holy shit, Nintendo Switch one.
Z, before you continue, can I just respond to Teddy?
Yeah.
I just wanted to respond to what Teddy said. Now, Teddy, we can all agree that the Switch 2 is not as powerful as the PS5. Is that correct, Teddy?
Say again.
Can we agree that the Switch 2 is not as powerful as the PS5? Can we agree on that?
Yes, we can agree.
Okay, so if they charging you $450 for the Switch 2, it's similarly the same price as the PS5 digital. Why can't we expect them to have similar features as the PS5 since they're going to charge us the same price? And this is what people are getting outraged about, brother. If it's the same goddamn price, why can't we get the same features as the PS5?
Yep, they just class themselves into that higher class now.
You see, now you pushed yourself. You said we're gonna pay for it, no problem. But give us them features.
No, I understand that. But look here, y'all said y'all want a 4K. Y'all didn't say how y'all wanted your 4K.
Wait.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Y'all said y'all wanted better resolution.
No.
Y'all said y'all want a better resolution.
Hold on. That's not why they gave it to us.
I said y'all want a better resolution. For all they cared, they could have just bumped it up to 1440p, and they would have said, "Hey, there goes your better resolution."
No, hold on. No, I disagree.
Okay.
We disagree.
They did what they asked.
Listen, we talk about a Switch or a Nintendo system. We want it to be equal or even better than the current consoles we have. We want it to be the same level as a PS5 and an Xbox Series X. S.
Okay. Wait. That's what
this is PS4 level.
I want everybody to look at the screen. Everything's on the screen, right? Yeah, what I'm talking about. And we don't hold them accountable, right?
Just like the Switch does, except theirs is much better.
Oh, okay. Listen, watch this, right? You see this? Holy shit! It's a Switch. They going from you know how Sony, I think they charge $10. If you want The Last of Us, the PS5 version or whatever upgraded. These motherfuckers again, not for the upgrade, same thing. $20. $20 fucking goddamn dollars. But we have to stop.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
And you're charging premium money, top dollars for nigga. For prime example, put this in. When did Steam Day come out? 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever. Fuck, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You're not even on par with that, and you're charging $500. Come on, what are we doing here?
Can I tell you something? I have a Ally Rogue, right? And they do the same exact the handheld. They do that. You could buy a dock for $60 on Amazon and do 4K 60. Same way.
Comparing a handheld computer.
No.
Comparing a handheld computer to a high.
Nigga, it's charging money.
Yeah, it's the same concept. It's a dock, same shit, and it's cheaper.
It's much older chat. Like what the? Like y'all did with 120 or PS3
resolution. It puts out higher resolution and shit.
Hold on, listen to this. The LIX Rogue can do, I think it was it's 120 1080p, if I'm not mistaken. And you can buy a dock for like I say 60. It might be cheaper now, and do the same. It's the same exact concept, like literally same exact thing. Actually, they probably took that.
The video doesn't.
Time out.
I started in like
you said
2 or 3.
Wait. Did you say Nintendo took the concept from?
No, he's saying Rogue took it from Nintendo.
Same thing. What the video is same shit. I mean, that's something new, but so
yeah.
But I'm saying, but this is, bro. Look at you see this though. Again, not
we get it.
And like what the no. Like, come on. So watch this. So Nintendo, Sony says what? Sony says this, right? But wait, listen. Sony says what? Hold on. Sony says, you know what? Nintendo's gonna wait, because the Xbox console's going away. Sony's gonna do it. Like, when the fuck is this to stop, my nigga? Because when you don't have any competition, you're able to do what the fuck you want. And this is the problem. Like, we don't refuse to hold, for whatever reason, I don't know why, motherfuckers refuse to hold Nintendo to the same standard. And you're charging more than these other companies. Why the fuck is that? Your characters only fucking talk. No, Rick, like, come on, y'all bugging the fuck out. You're talking 120, those are PS3 and 360 graphics, my nigga. That shit look money as fuck.
Devil's advocate, but the way I look at it is you reap what you sow. You
no,
want to go ahead and try to be
listen,
a baseline? Because this ain't the same. It's at least.
No, I'm talking about this one. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
This is the baseline of what the others can do.
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is, no.
Hey, Z, think about it. Go ahead.
No. Also, say thing. What I'm saying is that when other companies see this, my nigga, the same thing happened with 2K. When they the first was to go for $10. These motherfuckers are going from 70 to 90. You don't think EA, 2K, Rockstar will sit back and say, you know what, they did it? Oh, you know what I mean?
Lee, I understand. I know exactly where you're coming from. I do.
I'm not even no console bullshit here. But I'm not. Listen, I'm just talking about
the wrong. No, I'm doing no. No,
I'm just talking about. That's not a bad. I'm talking overall for gaming. I'm not no. I'm saying it's.
Yes,
at what point?
I understand overall.
What do we push back and say, come on, the bullshit?
Company, because let me tell you something. The wrong. If you wanted anybody to ever raise the price of any games, this is the last company you want to do it. Because as far as I'm concerned, they have a 100 million followers that is going to gravitate towards this console just so they can play their Pokemon and the Marios and all that. And Nintendo knows that. That's why they know for a fact people are going to buy this console. And
they know people are buying another brand.
Check this out.
This right here just unlocked everything for everybody because they look at it as, hey, Nintendo does it, and they know for a fact, hey, people buy Nintendo's games. Some of their games are always on the best sold list at the end of the year. They know for a fact, hey, these guys can raise their prices. We know for a fact that they're going to buy it because their games is always on the end of the year. We're going to raise our shit too. This is the last company that you want to do some shit like this. And the mere fact, and I'm not even blaming anybody because, like I say again, y'all basically let your voice be heard and you say you demand better. But this is just one of those times of sometimes you got to be careful with what you wish for because dang it, sometimes it can bite you in the ass too.
But okay, so
I got 2 points. I got 2 points.
This is one of those moments here.
I got 2 points. I ain't gonna say the number.
Fire Mike said, "Stop pocket watching."
Let me stop you right there. Say something.
Hold on, I'm gonna say these 2 points right quick.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
To do 4K 60 in dock mode, you can go online on Amazon right now and get pay $20 to use an Ally, your Steam Deck, whatever, to do 4K 60. $20. Number 2.
Those ain't Nintendo games, though. Those ain't Nintendo games.
No, wait. Hold on. Number two. Switch to using features that nobody asked for. Why we got a mouse thing built?
Brother, you ain't got to use. You ain't got to use.
That's what they get. They try to change what they get.
No. Time out.
That's not something we asked for.
That's not a requirement. That's not a requirement. There's certain games. There's certain games that has it included. You don't have to play. You don't have to play them games if you ain't got to play them games if you don't want to.
No, but you got games like Metroid. You could use Metroid.
Yes, you can, but you can also use the controller and you can also use the Joy-Con.
Hey, wait. So I got a question. So we're saying we're justifying the price, or maybe why they went up with the price, right? Because we got a camera. I mean, did you see, bro? We're gonna be honest. It probably cost Nintendo about $200 to build that motherfucker. To be honest, they using the camera from the goddamn 3DS. This is 2 megabytes. Like what the fuck? I can't be the only one saying this shit here. Like this.
And guess what, Z? Off that $200 machine, they just showed you that you can use cheap parts and cheap labor and get 4K 60. Granted, it may not be the best 4K 60. You may not got the bells and whistles.
Okay. Listen. You realize resolution is not graphics, right?
It's 4K.
Resolution is not graphics. You realize that, right? We're not talking about. We're talking about resolution. What gives you a sharper image?
You said you had. You was gonna say 2. I told you don't say nothing like that.
Did the controllers increase?
It's not gonna be just sharp and smooth. It's gonna be grainy. It's gonna be a grainy 4K. That picture's not gonna look good. That picture's not gonna look that good.
I wanted to ask you, why is you charging for a glorified Techno?
Hey, yo, man, shut up. Hey, yo, AZ, you see motherfucking Trump? AZ, you see Trump putting that shit up about the tariffs? Hey, yo, this motherfucking Nintendo shifted they shit to Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
So that means
43%.
So that means that shit going.
Yeah, we already know
Oh,
that.
You told me, look, listen, I got the screen now. So that shit that low-key probably don't talk about, and Freddie was talking about, oh, it's because the tariffs ain't hit yet. I told you, this had nothing to do with tariffs. They charging their own people $40, $89 for them goddamn games.
They're not though.
That shit hit, bro.
It's actually less in Japan.
People gonna buy it.
It's less. It's less. No, it's not.
People.
It's
not even less if you get
but for Japan, it's less.
What's
the
less?
tariff is less.
I'm talking about the base. I'm talking about the base cost.
I'm hearing.
AP, we not talking
Hey
about
y'all, I'm hearing a lot of arguments about this.
Did the controller
We need to get out here and tell people not to buy this fucking thing, bro. That's the thing. Like I keep hearing Z saying, like, bro, when is we gonna change? Cause this shit, like, when are y'all gonna start talking about? Hey man, we need to get with these motherfuckers. Tell them, like, bro, you shouldn't buy this fucking thing, bro. That should be the conversation. Like, we shouldn't be talking about, because the argument is no matter what's going to happen. We can argue back and forth who said what, how much this, how much that. How about us talking about let's not buy the motherfuckers?
Okay, y'all right.
I've already done my part.
How much less? How much less is it in Japan? Because I don't know. Tell me.
It's $450 in Japan.
How much less?
Less than what?
It's $450 in Japan.
Also think.
Low key said it was less, so I'm asking him how much is it less in Japan?
I don't
I think it's about the tariffs. I don't think it's about the cost. I was want to figure out.
It's three.
Are you talking about the console? Are you talking about the console?
It's $350.
You said it's $350 in Japan?
Yeah.
Wait, give me a link.
It's region locked to Japan. It's region locked to Japan. That's why you can't. If you take it out, it don't matter. It ain't gonna have
Wait, and that's the one. And that's even more slap in the face.
Region locked to Japan.
Hey, look.
So much cheaper.
Wait. That's even worse. It's $300 in Japan, right? Oh my God! And that's not including the tariffs.
$350.
And that's not including the tariffs they gonna put on our shit.
That's my point. That's my point. So the regular price is $450 for everywhere else, and then when they export it out, they're gonna add the tariffs to that. It's gonna cost more.
Like $600 with the tariffs.
That's my point. That's the whole point I was trying to get at. Thank you.
Yeah. Definitely.
And anybody goes just wrong, my nigga.
Everything will. The new PlayStation's coming in, Xboxes, PCs, all that shit.
So what I'm telling you guys, fuck anything else.
More,
listen, this for gaming and for our pockets, buddy. I always say that gaming is a very selfish hobby. I always say that, right? Cool. But listen. But we're co-signing. That means our hobby is going to get extremely more expensive for nothing.
Yes, it is. Wait. What I want you realize too. Anytime Nintendo name the next console same as the previous console, it doesn't do well. You got Wii U that didn't. It don't.
That's true.
I don't think this one is gonna do like the Switch one.
No, I don't think it's gonna do Switch one numbers.
Consumers are gonna tell them.
I don't think it's gonna do Switch one numbers either.
Yeah.
But you got to think about the casuals, right? When they see the Wii Switch 2, they're gonna think it's the Switch 1. It looks super similar, like it looks the same.
Yeah, it looks almost identical.
So I remember I was working at Toys R Us and I had a lady come in. She said, the Wii U. She was like, can I get a Wii U? And the whole time she's talking about the white console instead of the tablet. So they really don't know the difference because the name is super similar, and that it never works well with Nintendo.
Yeah, and they never change the name to like Click or whatever. So
I'm gonna say something right here.
So when they go in, they know.
I'm glad Loki popped in here.
Yeah, that's a if you
what? I'm gonna say something. I'm glad you.
Earlier when I was telling you that they were two different consoles, but the thing was it was the name. At first it was the Wii. Then came the Wii U. They thought it was just an accessory to the Wii, and sticking this instead of thinking it's a new console.
Yeah,
but they think by saying the Switch 2, people will be like, "Oh, okay, this is a new console." They think that's going to work by saying Switch 2. So I don't know.
Okay, so remember earlier? Wait, hold on. Remember earlier? We went back and forth, and you guys was talking about. And Loki, you was talking about the performance, right? And they give you the performance, right? Now this isn't. Wait. So this is from Nintendo. And I'm gonna share my screen. I keep saying this shit. Like, yeah, like, man, I'm the only one saying this shit. I think I'm just. They
Now you
said,
put
wait,
words
they
in my
said,
mouth. What are we
look,
talking about?
GameSpot. Switch to it.
For the price.
Okay, no problem. They said switch to not aimed at people who want high performance and hardware. It says Nintendo. So all they giving us this, they're not giving us shit. They got this PS3 360 back. Like, what the fuck you
They're
talking
not
about?
giving you shit. I said for people that do handheld gaming,
you said it was high performance.
As far as the performance, it's close to the same as what niggas that get that's paying.
Graphics, my nigga.
It is.
Resolution is not graphics.
I'm not talking about I'm talking about the performance of what it does. The resolution in the.
So I can play a Wii game at 120 frames. If I can play a Wii game at 120 frames, what you fucking do?
If you don't like Steam games, I mean, if you don't like Nintendo games, you're not gonna like regardless of the performance.
I don't like the pricing, my nigga. You realize everything's about to go up?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't like all
that. Performance, it's the visual.
Yeah.
So
if that's the case, then yeah, of course.
So wait,
everything's gonna go up. And low-key popping. They go for listen. They raised the joint. Listen, they go for 70 and 90.
Because it's another piece of tech. I put that bitch on around my fucking
man.
my
I'm
game.
just saying. They gave y'all want a 4K HDR on this thing? They gave you HDR and 4K on the thing.
Yeah, when I want to.
I don't know what else.
Mario.
Hold on. Low key. Your whole premise is they giving their customers what they want so they could charge what they want. That's your whole premise, basically.
Exactly.
No. My premise is based on if you got Steam Decks and those other handheld, but not the Portal. That's a streaming situation. I'm talking about if you got a native handheld type of situation. I was arguing with Z, 1080. Fucking 60 frames performance and 120 at 720p performance is pretty good for that price. The games, that's a different thing. He don't like the games, you don't like the games.
Okay, but why they charge that much for the games though?
What they talking about? If it don't work out to be that, then they lie.
I'm asking you a question. Why they charge that? Okay, Bobby.
Okay. But bro, like listen.
Why are they raising the price of the games
for the handheld?
Fuck the hardware. Why are they raising the price of the games?
These ugly ass shits on my TV. I just play a little Mario.
Not a problem. I'm asking you a question. Why are they raising the price of the games though? Why are they raising the price of the games? Why do you go from 70-90? What?
Nah, yeah, that's crazy. I ain't defending that, bro.
It's not.
You are defending it if you're willing to buy it. You are defending it.
No, don't buy it if you ain't got it, bro.
It's not about no money. It's not about that.
The only game that's 90 is Mario. That's it.
That's the start.
Ones is $80.
Yeah, but that's the start. Well, listen, why are they charging $10? Listen, why are they charging $8? Why are they charging $10 more than Sony microphones?
And how I look at it,
$70. That's a
all the party games will probably be
$80. If you're gonna go buy that game as a
here's the way I see it.
Hey, bro,
pay that for Mario. That's fine.
Here's what we're not talking about.
I'll buy 1 or 2 games that I like.
Okay. We can really put it in perspective. Is an $80 Mario the same equivalent as an $80 GTA? Let's be real.
No.
I mean, the money is the same.
No, it's not. But
that's not what I'm talking about.
That way. Oh no!
I'm talking about
time out.
What you get to $80?
If you value them at the same
rate. Hold on, time out. Look here, Nintendo. Like I said again, Nintendo gave the public what they complained about. So Nintendo look at it like this: we gave you what you wanted.
So you gonna try me $20 more to
go ahead and dictate what our price. We're gonna dictate what our price is. We gave you what you wanted.
They didn't ask for a handheld. They asked for a new console. They didn't want a handheld.
They gave you
wanted a better performance.
So that means Sony.
No, we wanted a handheld, bro.
Okay, you wanted a.
Wait. This goes back. This goes back to Z. This goes back to the original point. This goes back to Z original point. I mean, Sony could do what they want. Xbox can do what they want. They can charge whatever they. Yo, but listen.
Hey, bro. Hey, watch this. Watch this, right?
My nigga, you paid
started with the VR and then the public said no.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
Paying $70 for Forza. I'm just saying, those games are worth the $70. You got the performance, the hardware, the graphics, all of that. $70. They ain't working it for $70.
Mario, I'd rather play Mario, a new Mario than
Okay. Hey, watch this. I'm gonna make it more sense for you. Watch this, right?
Spider-Man was gonna be $110.
Maybe you can see it this way, okay? Maybe you can see it this way, right? So you know this is the industry, right? And they most likely all these motherfuckers have meetings, so they know, right? So 2K put out their chest the world's first one was $70, right? Remember, they was first one, right? And so when your big backlash, then everybody else follows suit. When everybody, what's the most successful Sony game? Mario Kart. You see that? When niggas go to buy goddamn for $90, you don't think most of us, let's raise it up. And you're charging $90 for the physical, for the card. The game is not even the card, it's the license.
Yeah,
what the fuck we doing here?
You can't
even justify that. If you ain't got the fucking internet, no DRM and all that shit, you can't even fucking play the game. It's not even a card.
Hey, I don't know about.
I blame the consumer in this, y'all. I'm sorry. I blame the consumer.
You say what you guys saying? Wait, hold up.
You play a lot of games on Xbox, Z. So I don't even want to hear you complain.
You got an Xbox. Y'all twisting Nintendo. I told y'all don't want to.
What are you talking about here, man?
Keep them in that corner. There's a reason we keep Nintendo in that corner because of shit like this.
Wait, hold on. You guys are justifying this shit.
You keep them in that corner.
Hold on, y'all. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I don't know about the other
party games.
Yeah, I don't know about their other. I don't know about.
Wait.
But their first party games will cost.
Hold on, brother.
Brother. Jesus Christ, man. Listen, I don't know about the other games. Those first party games are going to cost $80 and $90. I think they will. The Nintendo, the Zeldas and the Marios. Those I don't know about those other ones. But the Donkey. But see, that surprised me. Donkey Kong, not physically, but digitally is $60. Yeah, $70. That threw me off. And that's one of their AAA games.
Hey, Big Money, you know what? They test the water with the Mario Kart. Because Mario Kart is their most successful game.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Mario Kart is their most successful game.
When Zelda came out, when Breath of the Wild came out, that shit was $70, and motherfuckers ain't freak out about that shit.
Let's say they tested the waters. So when niggas go out and buy that shit, we're still in this generation. They got 3 more years left. So you're going from 70 to 90. And you don't think Rockstar, EA, 2K shit now? What game's gonna cost next generation? Like y'all don't see this what I'm saying? Ain't nobody about broke who can afford y'all niggas is bugging. Like ain't come on, y'all bugging here, man. You see about Big Bake take Little Bake. I'm talking about what do you bro, we can't say this because I can play goddamn Mario Kart at 120 what the fuck are we doing? So that's gonna cost me $20 more? Oh my y'all wilding in here, man. Watch this. I guarantee you the Nintendo wouldn't charge no prices if the Vita was here. I guarantee you they wouldn't charge no prices if the Vita was here. They're able to do that because they don't have any competition. On the console hell, they don't have any competition.
It's the same thing with the Pro.
Here's another thing too, right?
I want to say that with the Pro. It ain't like you bought to a Pro and then they say the Pro game's about to be $90.
I'm saying if it was competition, nigga, it wouldn't have been $700.
Absolutely.
No. It would have still been $700 because you don't have to buy it. You have to buy this Nintendo.
Why you have to buy it?
Because it's the newest thing that's coming out. Pretty soon they're gonna phase out the old one. That's why. It's the same shit, my nigga.
Is he? I got a question with that on stream. On the left side of Mario hat, is that a Halo? Is that a vehicle from Halo?
I don't know what the fuck. No, it's a bird or some shit now.
Yeah, you tripping.
That's going Metroid.
Okay, it looked like a ghost from not ghost. What you call it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That ain't Halo.
Yeah. That's what I say. Yeah, you.
Oh, we got some bills here. Hold on.
Yeah. First of all, Iron Mike, he said, Nintendo saw Z rocking that Mario hat. I blame you.
I had to take off Cappy, man.
He also said, stop pocket watching Nintendo. And then Tommy Bull says, Z, I hope you're able to sleep tonight, brother.
No, because hey, bro, I swear to God, I'm ahead of my time, my nigga. Like, nobody see what I see coming. I've been telling you shit, it's bad. They're able to, when competition is very important. Fuck Xbox, whatever, right? And I don't play Xbox game, bitch. I play shooters in the box. With that being said, right, fucking, you're like you said without. So again, so let's say again this when Xbox goes away, right? You don't think Sony say, you know what? It's $90. That's the price of the market. That's the new thing now. When is it going to stop? Like, I'm sorry, Nintendo got the game shit cost $90 fucking dollars. No mocap, no voice acting. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, y'all niggas like, okay, this shit here.
Yeah, they don't spend big budget on that shit. They ain't got no big budget games.
Like over $200,000 to make it that.
That's crazy.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's a racket.
Pre-order.
They have no voice acting. No fucking mocap. No tech. No, come on here, man. No Unreal 5. Come on, but look at this shit here, man.
They said it's a racket. God
Yeah,
damn,
it's
it's
a
a
racket.
racket.
Nigga, I'm a hustler. They hustling shit out niggas out here, bro.
Wait. Hey, hold on. I just realized that Nintendo have no characters that talk.
I just told you that. On the script, why you trying to take my nigga? Man, what the fuck are we doing here, my nigga?
They don't do none of that shit.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
No, Rachel, no, come on here, my nigga.
Link don't never say nothing.
Wait, hold on.
Come on here, bro.
When has that ever bothered anybody beforehand?
My nigga, now they charging more than anybody else. What the fuck are we doing here?
Zaire.
They charging more than anybody else now. And we're doing less. Like, what the fuck am I saying here?
What's good, Deuce?
Just a quick question.
I blame the consumer. It's the consumer's fault. It's y'all's fault.
Just a
Can't blame us. No.
Hey yo,
Yeah, what?
yo, I
Yes,
said
you
it earlier.
can.
I said it earlier. I
Yes,
was
you
saying
can.
it again.
But Z, I had a quick
It's
question
these
about the
fans.
third-party
It's
games.
like-
One at a
Z.
time. Hold on. One at a time.
Yeah, hold on. Go on, Deuce. Go.
Z,
yeah,
Z, I
go
had a
ahead,
quick
Deuce.
question about the third-party game. Thank you, Big Money. Since we know Street Fighter 6 gonna come out, right? What you think they're gonna charge on those games? The same $80, $90, or what you think they're
They
gonna
could.
charge?
They could. I hope they be $70, but they could. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, like we talking about the device. The thing is not even on par with the PS4. And we found $40. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, damn.
And in fact,
You cost more than an Xbox Series S, and you're not more powerful than that. But fuck the hardware. The fact that you charge me $20 more, that's crazy. And y'all niggas, oh man, hey, man, performance. Oh, y'all niggas is wild in here, man.
Like Ratchet and Clank.
See, I dropped the PS5 bundle in the general for $3.99 with Astrobot, and I'm just like, come on,
That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
Hey yo.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying.
Listen, you have
Go ahead, bro.
you gotta blame all these niggas that stand in front of Nintendo in New York and Georgia and California.
Wait, I'm gonna put this on the screen. I'm gonna put this on the screen. This is telling me. This is telling me.
Tell Musty they ain't got no pictures. These niggas is weird. They the reason for this bullshit.
Well, yeah, bro, I'm gonna leave this on the screen right here. This is gonna be the backdrop, and I'm gonna let this sink in.
Like, listen. Outside of the motherfuckers that have children, like, I don't understand why you would go out of your way to spend $500-600 on a handheld console. Like, you doing that much gaming outside the house?
AP, you know what, AP, it's not even that, right? What I'm saying is that our hobby that we all back here right now is going to go up, and they're not giving us anything. If you let a nigga come out here with no voice acting, you don't think EA and all niggas making Battlefield, they spending hundreds of millions of dollars, and they charge $90 fucking some shit, and they doing a fraction of what those games can do? These companies all suffer from greed. Like, what is enough is enough? If you let the weakest nigga come out here,
Look, see.
My God.
Look at the screen.
I get this.
Look at the screen. Look at this. What's this? A bundle. That's crazy. And you niggas okay with that
That
shit?
game looks ugly as shit.
Oh, is that the digital version? Yeah, that's the digital.
Yeah.
Come on, my nigga. Like, come on. Ain't that much Nintendo popping on turtles in the world, my nigga? Yeah, I guarantee you, if niggas push back, they won't do that shit no more. If niggas push back, they stop that shit. Like, goddamn.
You know the crazy.
I'm the only child. I'm a spoiled, selfish motherfucker. Look, my niggas, this is one. It's been greedy. Like, niggas beyond greed right here.
Vietnamese, whatever, yeah. He was arguing against the same shit. The nigga got like 60,000 views in like 2 hours on his shit. He was saying the same shit. He said Nintendo opened the door for this bullshit, and it's about to go up because they opened it.
Look,
hey, bro, bro, listen. Listen, we still dealing with cross-gen development, my nigga. We fucking, we're 5 years in, and games still ain't being made cross-gen. So they're not even taking advantage of the hardware that we have in our homes. Right? Now we want to justify the rights for playing again because Nintendo gave us 120 frames or some fucking PS3 graphics. Y'all niggas is wild in here right now. Come on, man.
Yo, listen, this goes back to what I said earlier. This is what's going to make Game Pass look more appealing to a lot of people. They're not about to spend $80 and $90 for these games. Yo, I ain't saying, but that's what it is.
But guess what? Though, AP, that Zelda game is $70, and it's support.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But now, if you telling me for Christmas I could go out there and spend $300 and I only got to pay $20 a month, and my kid can play whatever.
Yeah, that is going to sound appealing, but you know.
Yeah, with a man with a family, yeah, that sounds.
No. But big money. That's the other side of it. Like I said earlier, I got kids. My oldest, she's 17, but she love her Switch. That's the first gift. That's the first. That's the first big gift she got. So she a Nintendo. Yeah. She a Nintendo head. She been talking about this Switch too. I didn't even think she was up on this shit. Her birthday coming, nigga. Yeah. She want one. I'm going to end up getting one.
Yeah. Pay for all the games, AP?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I got bills right here. Hold on.
Yeah, we got 4 more.
It's my daughter. She do exactly what she's supposed to do. She do what I ask her to.
Hey, AP, you gotta have a talk with Nisi. Nisi, we gotta boycott this. They real racist. They listen, but you gotta make some bullshit. This we can't get this here. You tell your daughter put her part in the movie. We gotta stop the steal. We gotta stop the steal here, man. Hey, Maya, listen here, man. I know you want Daddy to come home. Right now, I'm fighting the war. Yeah, what war is that? Daddy, when you gonna come home? Maya, I'm fighting the war right now.
We had to.
Listen, you know how much
we had to eat generic shit all the time. What's the difference?
He talking about fighting the war, but he damn sure gonna be in line with that hat on.
Listen here. I was broke character behind scene. As he drove, we're gonna try to get one, right? And we're gonna do the goddamn Mario Kart stream, right? We got the hat on. We supposed to do one before, right? We're gonna do a Mario Kart stream. My nigga, wait. I said, Jerome, hold on here, Jerome. Wait, hold on here, man. Wait, nigga. Nah, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Everything was fuck that stream, nigga. I might make $30 on. Nigga, no. Everything about to go up. And we're still in this generation. Hell no. If we push back, the shit won't happen.
See, I agree with you, but you know what? It's like what Teddy said earlier. The Nintendo niggas gotta push back.
Man, everybody, I swear to God, my nigga.
No.
Shit about to crash, my nigga. The game market's gonna crash, my nigga.
No. It's up to the Nintendo fans to push back on that.
Hey, have Nintendo made decisions and then the audience backlash and they reversed.
They never had. They never had.
Hey, and the crazy thing is the battery life's worse than the original Switch. That's crazy.
Yeah. What the fuck are we doing here?
That's fucking nuts.
So what is this?
Hey, watch it now, low key. Well, look at your bill here. You're proponent on this. The battery life is less than the fucking Switch. Way less.
2 to 6 hours. 2 to 6 hours. That's it.
Yo, my nigga 50 said your phone rings so much, I walk around with the charger. That's gonna be all you Switch niggas.
Yeah. Oh, we got some bills here. Some bills.
Big Bean.
They be like, yo, I gotta charge my Switch.
Yeah. Yo, what's we get the bills?
Oh, matter of fact,
hold on.
That was yo, my bad. Doesn't matter. You niggas gonna have a charger in your pocket. The other, that shit is nasty work.
Yeah, hold on. We gotta get these bills. Hold on. What we got?
Big Bean said, I like the wheelchair game.
Hey, Big Bean. You also watch the fuck with no leg like skateboard, Big Bean. You know you weird.
You terrible, Big Beans.
That's my nigga though.
Yeah.
Everybody, that's why he said everybody that talking
as games get more,
y'all the same niggas that park in the handicap spot at Walmart. You know good.
Fuck them niggas.
Y'all the same niggas.
Fuck them niggas.
I'm sorry.
And then Derek, let me read Tommy Bull again. He says, Z, as games get more advanced, Nintendo need money. All right. Derek J, he said, best deal in gaming is the Series S plus Game Pass. Stay mad.
We're going too far.
Sit your goofy ass down, nigga. Instead of Mario, it's the same shit.
Hey, no, you might be right.
Alien Clay said, I blame all you weirdos who own a Switch. It's y'all's fault.
We got another one.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Oh, and
like I said again, it's up to the Nintendo fans to push back. It's not.
I'm not Nintendo fan, but
everybody. He said, "Switch."
It's not up.
Switch
to everybody else.
What? Are you gonna buy it?
That's why, hey, Teddy. That's why I'm saying, like, what the fuck? What are we trying to? Ain't none of these.
Yeah, get through them.
M's
Odyssey.
To these Nintendo channels, man. Like, what's going
on? Hold on, Big Bills.
Textures,
Start up again.
Yeah, and Odyssey with $2. He said, Switch 2 equals PS3. Textures, VFX, loading, except 60 FPS in 4K.
Yeah, that's because I'm not trying to get too technical.
It is.
So I'm just saying, like
PS2, honestly.
Yeah. So when I don't even, I don't talk about the range. If we're practicing, so what textures will give you the graphic, the textures and the shaders. We're talking about PS3 360 textures, 120 frames. Like you that's nothing. Like these games should not be $90 fucking $80, my nigga. Like what the fuck is that?
Yeah, well, what is Mario Kart World has anything worth $90 for? I'm still wondering that.
Oh, you got voice chat. Oh man,
racing. Hey, listen, well, something that been for like 20 years.
Hey, listen, hey Shadow, we just gotta make sure you don't get one, man. We don't need to see you on no screen, nigga.
That's crazy, bro. Ain't that much goddamn gameplay in the world, but this Nintendo's gameplay. Like y'all niggas be bugging on this Nintendo one, nigga.
And Z, hey Z, to use that voice chat, you have to pay for the higher tier of Nintendo Switch Online too.
Which is some bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You probably got to probably scan your face and give him your ID and shit
too. People are saying like this tech demo costs $30 to $40. Who is going to pay for a glorified tech demo?
Well, what game is that?
When Sony gave you Astro Playroom, that Nintendo welcome tour thing.
Wait, that's it, man, bro, my nigga. Hey, bro, listen.
Oh, yeah, that interactive shit.
Wait, fuck all that. Hold up. Watch this. We already clipped this. They had 3 goddamn homeless niggas up there. My man's suit, he's small, 5 sizes too big. Hey, come on, man, that's the suit Pastor got married in. They ain't spending no money on that motherfucker, yo. They let the cameras inside. In North Korea, they them goddamn games. Yo, what the fuck is going on? My nigga, no mocap, nothing. $90 goddamn dollars? Y'all niggas wild in the head right now, father. Man, I can't believe these guys calling niggas home, bro.
Who gonna pay for a tech demo? Who's paying?
These weird niggas, hey, man. I gotta have it, man. Niggas wild in here right now. I got to step on that chicken head. What's wrong with you niggas, man? Man, I gotta get that cooking mama. Niggas wild in here, man.
It's included in every PS5.
Wait, hold on. I got a question. Y'all really playing Pokemon in the motherfucking street at 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
I don't know what these niggas doing. They probably Pokemon in the street. I don't even give a fuck about that. These niggas Pokemon in the street 3 o'clock in the morning.
Pokemon.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this, yo, look, on my goddamn screen right now, I have a PS5 bundle with Astrobot, $400 goddamn dollars.
Z, I got a question. Hold on, Z. Remember you said why Nintendo is like price gouging their games over Sony, right? Remember you said it, right?
Yeah.
What won Game of the Year last year?
Astrobot, right? Astrobot.
All right. Hey, we can agree that's a carbon copy of a Super Mario game or a Mario game, right?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay, but we going to
No, it's not.
Mario whatsoever.
Okay.
Motherfuckers in there.
Okay, you said the what?
Wait. He's kind of
It's an aspiration of what Mario should try to be.
What you think about it?
My point. Here's my point though. Here's my point right quick.
Yeah.
They said, well, it was $70 one Game of the Year, right? And Nintendo said,
Astrobot wasn't $70. Astrobot was $40. $49.
It was $40, right? Right.
Yeah.
The quality was so good. Nintendo got pissed off and said, "Nick, see, you want to steal my shit? Why this?"
Hey, bro.
Run that money
prime example.
He said, "What deal?"
Hey, listen. That's the prime point.
That's my nigga Red.
Hey, listen. And bro, with a rally point right now. You compare Astrobot to goddamn Mario, my nigga.
As hell. He said,
"Run me my cash."
Like, come on, bro. Like, my nigga, like, come on, bro. You ain't doing a fraction of what the competition is doing. Your games are not doing a fraction of the competition. But you a nigga. And you, listen, here's the thing, real talk. For so long, you guys said, you know what? You know, Nintendo shit was cheaper for the kids. Thing. Now you're charging more than the competition. And you're looking at me like I'm crazy, but they should have what the competition have, same, equal or more. You charge more. And they don't. We can all be honest with you. You're charging more than your competition. We're talking gaming here, and you can't do a fraction of what else do. And you guys are okay with this. You could be listen. If this like also was Xbox shit, bleeding green, and that's started to push back. And no one came with me, and one things that get better to change. It's the same shit here. I mean, like I don't know. Like remember the older some of you guys here. Nintendo used to be about the shit. Not no more cool, but come on, your game's not even doing a fraction, my nigga. We meet Mario Party.
Well,
and
see,
shit like
I don't.
Come on,
It ain't that too.
It's crazy, my nigga.
Too many people in here that said they said they.
Is he just breaking up me?
Poppy and
yeah, you cutting out.
Who
You
else?
cutting out.
You cutting out.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I think I said low key Poppy is the only one back here that said he was gonna get it.
I had to unfriend that nigga.
I said I was thinking too. I'm getting it from my.
I don't even have, and I don't.
I had to unfriend that nigga. And Big Money, I had to unfriend him. I had to block him. He can't even call me anymore. I had to block him, man.
Oh my god.
I don't even got the Switch one. I don't even got the Switch one. There's certain joints I'm a cop, so I'm a cop.
I mean, listen here, man. I forgot he worked for them.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hold on. Hey, look, Big Money though. But look at it. Like I said this shit earlier. I play literally Mario Kart and motherfucking what's that Mario Party with my kids like at least once or twice a week. Like,
okay. Okay. I got another bill here. I'm sorry.
All the time.
I listened before because all I'm saying is this, right? We all here love gaming, right?
Sony handheld coming back.
They already raised it. We pretty much it costs so much. If we don't push back, they be paying more than they're giving us less. We are the consumers here, my nigga.
You're right. You're right.
They charging us more. They started off. Listen, when is enough? Listen, we put up a cross-gen development. We buy these new consoles, the Series X, all that shit, and we get games that don't even take advantage of the fucking hardware. We're still doing with cross-gen development. They got that off on the fine folks. When is enough is enough? It happened in the 80s, they put it back on Atari, and the market crashed. Thank God for the came in to save it. Like, when is enough?
To be honest, no console to think about use the full potential of the hardware anyway. But I'm talking about
until the last of the generation. Right. PS4, then we got The Last of Us and that God of War shit. And then PS5, we ain't gonna see what Intergalactic and maybe some other shit. Like, we ain't like.
Why is that though?
Well, Z,
you forgot PS3, 6 axis.
Hey, Z, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Is J-Dub?
I'm here.
Hey, well, let me ask y'all both a question. Is at the time when the PS3 came out and it was $600, was that worth $600 at that time?
No,
because
no.
We got a lot of pushback on that.
It actually was.
So,
Wait. From the hardware.
Hold on. The reason why it wasn't worth it is because gamers didn't go out and buy it.
They didn't.
Look at the sales of the goddamn PS3. And at the end of the day, right? You can think that something is a great value, but look at Xbox. They claim to be the best value in gaming, and yet they couldn't sell 3 goddamn million copies last year.
Yeah,
agreed.
You're right.
That's in the eye of the beholder. And here's the thing.
J-Dub, it's PlayStation in Sony's history, am I right?
Yes.
The PlayStation 1 sold over 100 million.
Yes.
The PlayStation 2 sold 160 million.
Yes.
The PlayStation 4 sold 130 million.
Yeah.
This going on 100 something million. The PlayStation 3, so they gave.
PlayStation 3 is like 100. It's like 110 million.
No. PS3 is at PS3 sold
89.
80 something.
Yeah, like 87 million. Yeah.
87. And the 360 sold 85 million.
Yep. So Z, going to your point, I think back then.
Huh? Mic went out.
You cut
out, Big Money. You cut out.
We don't hear nothing you saying. You cut out.
Yeah. How about it?
Can you see me now?
Let's get these last bills, man.
Come back in.
Yeah. Okay.
Get these two bills right quick. Wait, y'all it out.
Hey, you notice Pastor Joe ain't come in, Z?
Yeah. Get these two bills right quick.
Look, he was.
Hold on, we got the bills. Hold on.
Okay, hold on, Shadow.
I got the hold on.
Yeah, JFK. Get JFK start there.
Yeah.
Him and Tommy Bull.
JFK, okay.
Yeah.
JFK TV with the $5. My man Z was live on stream and some welcome to the Space Jam shit when your boy rolled up in manual transmission wheelchair with a spoiler. Oh, man.
Hey, yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Hey, JFK, you funny the motherfucker, bitch. You ain't lying.
Hey, Z,
How you doing?
Z, they made a game for little Timmy. And that bitch gonna be $100. Oh, man.
Yeah, they wildin', bro.
Tommy Bull with the $2.
4 Switch games is almost a PS5. Absolutely. Just 4 Switch 2 games is basically a PS5. That shit crazy, man.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
At least they hold their resale value. On
Okay, I was just going back to you said you're looking for the pushback, Z. Now they did it with the PlayStation 3, and I'm not trying to compare PlayStation guys to Nintendo guys. I think that you're going to see something like that. If all this stuff is true, and yes, I know it's true, but I'm saying I think you're going to see pushback on this more than you think. Now, the initial sales when it first come out, I guarantee you that the Switch 2 is going to sell like crazy. But after that, I think when it comes to the holidays, I don't think it's going to sell. It's damn near ain't going to sell better than the PlayStation 5 this holiday. And I think people are going to give some pushback. I'm not saying it's going to be a lot, but you will see some pushback with this. So it is possible. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Even the games that they showed, there wasn't like system sellers. You know, everybody can say, "Well, Mario Kart." It's like, yeah, you can say that, but we'll see. They just didn't. They didn't show anything to justify $450, if you ask me. And then the fact that the games are fucking $80 and $90. That's a hard pass for me.
Yeah, that's the one that's killing everything. That $80, $90, that's the one that's killing everything.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, even if you get a Switch, the goddamn games are so expensive, you ain't gonna get many games for it.
What is another thing? What game, like every generation of new consoles have a game that shows the something different about a game that you can't do previously, right?
Yes.
What game they showed that they can't do on the Switch, or the GameCube, or the 64?
None.
That's
nothing.
And they talk about the Overwatch.
But listen, no. But every generation, right? They come out with at least 1 or 2 games that show you this is why. Like, listen, you say what you want, but this generation, just starting this generation, Xbox came out. They had Halo, even though it got delayed, but remember that was supposed to be their game to sell you the console. Halo Infinite, right? Title. Exactly. That was supposed to be their big game, right? And then PlayStation, they Miles Morales, Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man was their big
Goldie,
right? And then so every generation, we can go back previously, right? There's always that showcase game that said, hell yeah, this is why I got to get this, all the way back from the beginning. And this Switch, I mean, they showed some shit that I want to play, but it's not like it's not a system seller. It's not gonna get me to go buy it because I'm not gonna get it.
You say Spider-Man, right? I think that's wrong. Astrobot, remember Astrobot that came with the system?
Yeah. No.
That shit was different. Was different though.
No, I get it.
Well, granted,
what I'm saying is,
it showed what the controller was
Spider-Man.
Yeah, it wasn't a game either.
Yeah, Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
It was just a showcase.
Everybody was gonna fucking want to buy the console to play that game, right?
Yeah,
that's what it was like. The face of the console is what I'm saying. What is the face of this Switch 2? They showed a bunch of games.
You know what I think it is?
They showed, like you said,
Mario Kart World. J-Dub, I think it's going to be Mario Kart World. I didn't mean to cut you off. I think it's going to be Mario Kart World. That's the one that's, even though to you it might not seem like it, but I think to the Nintendo fans, they're going to say Mario Kart World is the game that make them want to buy a Switch 2.
No. At almost $100, at almost $100, they'll be like,
it's a shame.
You know, and here's the thing, big money.
90, bro.
If
this
is
is physical, it's $90. What the fuck are you talking
about?
And
the game was not even on the cartridge.
Yeah.
Hold on. The cart, right? The Mario Kart game is only on the Switch 2. So even if you wanted to play it and be like, damn, but I can't afford it. You can't even get it on the Switch 1. So it really, if you ain't got the bread, you ain't getting it. That motherfucker gonna sit on the shelf. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people, I guarantee you, this Switch 2 will not sell better than the Switch One.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But the thing is,
You know what?
But we know, hold on. But we know without a shadow of a doubt, the PS5 is going to outsell the PS4. We know that just right now. We know where it's sitting right now, how the PS5 is outdoing the PS4 based on the numbers.
On 20 million.
They already ahead, right?
Hey, yo, wait. I got a question. This is hypothetical, but it might sound crazy. Do you think that they doing this on purpose just so they can make sure they sell more Switch Ones to beat the PS2?
No. Switch One is a dead horse. They damn near neck and neck with fucking Xbox at this point because the system been out for 8 years. People are tired of that shit, right?
They just hit 150 million, bro.
It's not live. It's capped out.
You mean
you know what's crazy, right? You know this Switch
You mean
too?
to tell me they can't sell 10 million more Switch One consoles? You telling me they can't?
No, it's struggling. Did you see last year how many?
No, it's not.
Listen, last year.
Wait.
Hold on. Last year, the number of consoles they sold were like it was like crazy low, like super low. It's because the market is already saturated with everybody named mama already got a Switch. So like, who the fuck finna go out and buy a Switch anymore? So that's why.
But wait.
Go ahead, brother.
No. All I was saying is you right to a certain extent, but think about it. Back here bought a Pro, not a lot, but somebody did. But here's the thing: if the holiday season coming, this shit's $600-700, and that 3-year-old kid wants to Switch. They're not getting the Switch.
No, he not.
They ain't getting the Switch. They ain't getting the Switch 2, but they damn sure get a Switch 1. What you talking about?
No, those kids already got a fucking Switch 1, bro. Every kid in the fucking world got a Switch 1, bro.
Little kids break them.
They done peaked already though. The Switch didn't hit its plateau already.
That's why it's going down and down.
Hold on, we got some bills. It done. I want to get your thoughts too, Nico. We get these 2 bills right quick.
All right. Will it start Simmons with the $2? What innovation comes with this Switch? Looks trash.
Okay.
Tommy Bull with the $2. Does Nintendo make new franchises? More Mario and Zelda. That's on. They only make Mario, Zelda, and fucking Kirby. That's it. They don't make nothing else.
Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nico. I know you're Nico. I know you're Nintendo fan.
Getting a new Metroid finally.
Could you just with a straight face? Could you justify these prices even thanks to the game? And the game is not even on the cartridge.
Now the $80 is wild. Y'all keep saying $90, but I didn't see that yet though.
The physical copy.
No. The physical is $90. It's $10 more. The physical is $10. It's on Twitter. It's on Nintendo. Listen, the physical. Just so you know, the physical games are $10 more than.
That's a fact.
Right? That's just what that is.
Upgrade from Switch 1 to 2 is $20.
If that's the truth, then that's wild. Can you explain to me what the physical is? Cause I hear people say it's not like
the physical. Yeah, it's a physical, but it's not. It's just a key on there.
They didn't say every game was going to be like that though. Just
you get a
third party.
It'll eventually be all the games.
You get a package, right? You get like a physical box. When you open that bitch up, it's a key card in there, right? That's what your physical is. It's just a key card license.
Watch this.
That's what.
Watch. You know what? Hold on. You know what? Wait. Hold on. You know what you guys ain't think about? Wait. You know what you guys ain't think about? The niggas say Nintendo games hold value because you can always go back and play them. If the server go down, these games, like the games do, you can't play these goddamn games anymore.
It's over. Yeah, it's over.
So all that DRM shit that we do, the Nintendo get flagged for, you only don't want. You can't even play the game. If the server go down, you can't even play the game. It's still strict. You know what I mean?
I don't know if they have a restriction like that though.
Bro, you need to edit the log. It's the key. Bro, the key is not on the game is on the card.
So they have
it's not loaded on there.
So there's more cartridges, is what we saying? There's no more cartridges.
What did the card? These are cards.
No, they did the same thing. It's just an upgraded version of the same memory shit.
Yeah.
It's just a newer version. That's it.
The game is not on the card. The game is not on the card. The game is not on the card.
They're more expensive.
To be fair, they said some games will be the DRM feature, and then some games will be on the actual card.
Some will, some won't.
The one that charged $9 for Mario Kart in the car.
All of them are going to be.
Mario Kart in the car.
Right now,
they're testing it.
Wait.
So right now,
you buy a game on Xbox, you shouldn't even care about this.
Listen, quick question. So if I buy this game, I'm about to go to Jamaica. So if I buy this and I take it to Jamaica and it's no internet, I can't play Mario World with my kids in the handheld mode.
Yep. Nah, I don't believe that. I don't think that's the
case. Wait. Hold on. You can try whitewash history. I'm gonna share my goddamn screen here. I'm gonna share my screen here because you niggas in disbelief here. Y'all niggas, boy, I'm gonna share my goddamn screen. You niggas bugging now. You act like Progress is Superman. How Progress act like Superman? You act you bugging right now. Hold on. Oh, wait, here you go.
Wait till I get in the house.
Wait. The game is not even a fucking game. Look at this. I got a screen. It's on their website.
I agree with that, but I'm saying you asked a different question.
That's what third party, see?
Oh my god. Look, the game itself isn't included on the game key card, so you have to download it before you can play it.
Yes. That means all they're giving you is a key. That's it.
Same that we give it a game now.
No
we talking about
on it at all. You still have to download it off of the server. Bro, which means if that shit goes down, you're fucked.
There is no game.
You're gonna have to sign into that shit. To be able to use the chat feature, listen. To be able to use that chat feature, you have to have Nintendo Switch Online to do it.
Look at the screen.
So all that shit's all integrated with the online.
I'm on the screen. So their website. Screen.
Fine.
But that's to download the game. That's not what AP was asking though. He asked if I have the game on my console, is it going to ask me to
if you got it installed, it should be fine.
No, you can still be able to play your game.
Okay, watch this.
Download it just like anything else. But if you don't have the internet, it probably ain't gonna work.
I got a question.
That was my point.
Watch this. Let's say he downloaded the game, right?
Internet goes down, it probably ain't gonna work.
So if he delete the motherfucker to make room, he out the street, and there's no license in there, you can't play the game.
Well, no, obviously.
Your license will be in a digital thing, just like the other stores. Like you'll be able to read
it.
Not the problem.
To play any Nintendo game going forward, you need an internet connection. It's basically what we saying.
Yes.
Yeah,
they excuse why they charge so much because they ain't got to use that.
Hey, these companies make more money off the data they get off us than what they make off us, and that's just a fact.
They sell our
that's
data.
what this is about.
All right, I'm back in the crib, bro. Y'all can hear me.
That's what it's about.
That's for third party.
Like, come on,
bro. It's not for third party. What you talking about?
We're talking about we're talking about the only Switch 2 game that they have is what we're talking about, Nico.
Now you got some of the game key. The little game key.
That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about Street Fighter. We're talking about Nintendo's game.
Okay, I'm on their website, brother. So you listen. Before for years, I'm gonna let you go, brother. They justified Nintendo games holding their value and it still costs more because no matter what, you always have access to them. Like
they're physical.
It's physical, right? So now they're just like Sony and Microsoft, right? That when we buy 2K the disc with the physical copy, the game you need the key. This is the key to unlock. You download the rest from them. If they take the server down, you no longer have access to the game. And you charge me, and you're justified. Why are you charging me $9 for this shit? And I can see you say the game was on the card. The game ain't on the fucking card. It's the key. You unlock it from them. You go download from them.
That is the first party though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Where's their first party at? I'm looking at
their game. That's their first game. They only have one Switch 2 game coming out.
Must
That's
have
it.
The space on an SD card.
Let me see.
What talking about? Game is saved on the SD card. They're using that fucking cartridge as a key.
Yes.
On that website,
which means there's nothing physical on there. You're gonna have to go to the online thing and verify it. It's DRM, just like we're doing right now.
It's DRM, on the website.
Okay,
it says
DRM.
Starting game.
That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. It's DRM. There's no difference now. There's no difference, and they shouldn't be charging more because there's no physical. It's not there. You're still downloading that game from their server. It's not on that key card. You can't download shit off there. All there is a code with numbers that say that you can download this game off their server. That's it.
What are you talking third party? Oh my god.
Like, look. Like for Street Fighter 6 or Elden Ring, those games are big game files, so it can't fit on the card. I know what you're saying, but I'm saying the first party games gonna be on the card if it can fit on it.
Motherfuckers need to learn to read.
Wait, it's telling you no.
Wait,
no,
bro.
I think
third-party games.
It ain't going to be one way for third party and one way for theirs. No, it's going to be one way,
bro.
Now, if y'all wrong, you gonna admit y'all wrong?
Come on, man. I admitted it this morning when Pastor said that shit.
Because I watched the whole
I don't
direct,
give a fuck if I'm wrong.
and I read the whole website.
I got on the screen right here, bro.
Oh shit, he really tapped in.
Just look online, bro. Just look online. That's all.
Look. I'm on this is one thing, bro. You see it? Insert and game.
Just read.
That nigga J-Dub is tired.
That's
one little tweet,
isn't
bro.
included on the game key card, so you'll have to download it before you play it. What part of that don't you understand?
I mean,
What do it say all games?
physical.
What do it
It's
say
just
all
DRM.
games at though?
You know what? I'm done.
You think they're
I'm
going
done.
to do that for just them certain
He don't
games,
wanna believe it.
Nico? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they do that now on the Switch 1. They
That's
do
what I'm
that
saying. They do that now. I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure out.
technically they do that.
Oh, but now they didn't charge $10 more for it. Now they charging $90.
Exactly.
They do charge more. I mean, yeah.
That's
What the
bullshit.
fuck is wrong with you guys? $90 fucking dollars.
They're $10 more than the
Xbox
PS5
Game
upgrade.
I think $90
And Nintendo is famous for that, for saying, "Oh, only certain game." And
Hey,
then
what about Nico? What about the upgrade price? Is $20, not $10, like PlayStation
When
is.
is enough is enough, my nigga? Listen, like you niggas are bugging. It's not that got to the point. Like, why are you charging more for your shit than anybody else? And you doing it less. And you niggas ain't okay with this shit here. You got no voice acting, no mocap, none of that shit there. Like y'all niggas is bugging.
Y'all want a 4K?
Nigga, but PS3 graphics.
4K 60 to 1080p.
Nigga, you charging me $90. Why are you charging me more?
Nice. You don't look crispy.
They might have lost
Hey, Nico.
Nintendo might have fucked up with this.
What's up?
Why are you charging me fucking $20 more? What I'm saying is, once you guys go up and buy this shit here, you don't think Rockstar, EA, and anyone see this? Oh,
they're spending hundreds of millions of dollars on their games, not 30 million.
AZ, let him answer though. Let him answer, because I want to hear his answer.
GTA 6 we're gonna raise the price anyway.
$80, bro. I'm not paying that.
Bro, GTA 6 we're gonna raise the price anyway. Remember?
They were saying that. The game ain't out yet.
Okay, what about?
Okay with that though?
GTA 6 will 100% be more than $90 now.
From the Insomniac leaks, Insomniac told y'all we're gonna break the game up into
Hey, bro, listen. Who's the first one to do it? Hey, watch this. If no one goes out to support this shit, let's say Rockstar wants to do it, and the game was pushed back, you think they still go out and do it?
Okay.
No.
Nope. Okay, so can I buy the Switch itself and not the game?
Why you gonna buy cars for them goddamn games here, man? Come on, you buying it, brother?
Why would you buy it if you're not gonna play the games? That doesn't even make sense.
Hey, little bro, listen to me, bro, listen to me.
You gotta pay $20
without being online anyway.
Here's the reality. Hold on. Here's the reality, Nico. Here's the reality. If you go out and buy this fucking thing, the reality is you are setting the precedent. If this is successful, 100% the rest of the games will follow. Nobody's gonna, no company like Capcom's not gonna be like, well, they charged $90 for Mario Kart and sold 10 million copies. So we're gonna sell.
I'll tell y'all this.
So we're gonna sell Resident Evil for $100.
Since I'm the gaming hero, if nobody back here buy the Switch 2, I won't buy it either. But if y'all I'm a buy it.
$90 fucking dollars.
I'm
not buying it. I'm not buying it. J-Dub's not buying it.
The Pro 700 though.
I gotta listen. Okay,
and to be fair,
there's advanced features. You can't compare.
Hold on, Heath. To be fair, I've warned y'all when they started charging 70. I told you this shit would happen.
You did.
It's gonna keep going. And I told you, and you guys were always back here talking about, well, these games cost more. Bullshit. They just want to charge more money. And then I was just talking. I was just hold on, real quick. I was just talking to my friend. Hold on. I was just talking to my friend, and he's like, well, if Call of Duty becomes $90, they better not, charge me for the battle pass and all. And I was like, bro, are you serious? They're gonna charge you $100 for Call of Duty. You're gonna load up the game, and the battle pass is still gonna be there. All the microtransactions, bro. All they want to do is raise prices. If you pay for this, if you go out and get this Switch 2 at $90 fucking dollars, GTA will be $100. If people go out and buy that shit, so will Madden, so will NBA,
can a real
so will
nigga say
everything
something?
else.
Can a real nigga say something?
Let me call it after the bills.
Go ahead, LBK. Let LBK go. Go ahead, LBK.
Straight man. I need to know the names of who all.
Low-key, Poppy, and Nico. So far.
Nah,
Nico.
The console I do.
Don't forget Teddy.
The game price for $98.
Anybody approving of this shit is weird, bro. They ain't got
The console working though, bro.
What y'all think? But the thing is, what y'all think PlayStation and Xbox gonna do?
They're gonna do the same thing, LBK.
Shit weird, bro.
You gotta blame.
It's gonna be 100 LBK.
Yo, you gotta blame all them niggas that smell like mustard gas.
They gonna round it up. They gonna round it up to 100.
I blame if I'm blaming anybody, I'm blaming all of you that cap for $70 games, and now they're gonna keep doing it. And you brought this on yourself.
This is the thing though. I
can't point the finger because you steal your shit, fuck nigga. Don't you do that?
It's the thing though.
I'm blaming. Who I'm blaming?
You blame 2K because 2K was the first $70 game.
Matter of fact,
yeah, 2K did it first.
You orchestrate
Nintendo don't want Nintendo to do more. That's what I'm blaming.
There's guys that go. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Do you think AP? Hold on, AP. Listen. Do you think these CEOs and these gaming companies don't listen to these podcasts to like get a feel for?
I told you niggas
they hear you guys. Hold on, and they feel and they hear you guys say shit like, "I'd pay $100 for God of War." Like, are you insane?
Look, I got a point for Nintendo,
and they do.
We do know that they was pirating Switch games. Hell of a lot.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Wait, hold on.
Let me finish what I was saying.
All the Nintendo games.
Nico. I got bills. Hold on.
Go ahead, brother.
Stand back. Nico. Hold on, man. Gaming fellas. He said,
oh man, there's a whole bunch.
Yeah, get him.
JFK TV. Oh, yeah, Tommy Bull. He said 4 games, or 4 Switch games, almost PS5. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Tommy Bull. The $2. Does Nintendo make new franchises? More Mario Zelda? Yeah, we got that one. Willie Style. What innovation comes with this Switch? Looks trash. Game trailers again. Nico. They slow. Nintendo doing this last Switch. NBA 2K24 is not the card you have to download it. Nintendo first game, you don't download it.
Yeah. What?
Then Tommy Boy said Nico want that Switch too, with the C button. I think he means the K button.
Absolutely.
If Nevenzor, if GTA 6 is 70, then that was the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, I got a 5-year-old daughter, man.
I'm gonna say it like this.
All right, y'all got it.
Let me give it to
talk and then Teddy, you go.
Okay, go.
I'm excited.
Hey, I don't know what you niggas on tonight, bro, but this is why I ain't even show up to
the Switch release party.
Niggas talking over each other. Don't give a fuck who talking. Y'all show some fucking decorum, bro.
Over kitty games.
Yeah.
LBK, say what you're saying.
Some fucking decorum. But like I was saying, nigga, I got a 5-year-old daughter, right? I bought her the first Switch. That's all she plays. She want to play Switch. She get on her tablet, she want to play Roblox. But she play the Switch more than anything. Like, these games going up to fucking $80, $90. I'm gonna have to sit my little nigga down and be like, bro, nigga, I'm gonna buy you Mario Kart. That's it.
Damn, AP.
Type shit. Like,
But listen, that's the
you can get a couple other games, but bro, ain't nobody finna be buying all this shit on Switch. And my thing is, if y'all think they can do this shit with the Switch with a handheld,
yes,
they want to push this handheld so much. It's a handheld. What the fuck you think Xbox and PS5 gonna do?
Exactly.
They gonna do the same shit, bro. It's the same shit. Whenever 2K came out. This shit's $70.
Oh, we said that. We said
every game since then has been $70, bro. So,
but Rockstar was already hitting at it though. They were hinting at
But this the thing, though. You niggas better lace up y'all boots.
No, listen, we going around now. We push back, don't support this shit, bro. Because like I said before, hold on, nigga. I know gaming is a very tough hobby, and but you guys,
some kind of strike on this shit. It's got to be some kind of strike.
You see the screen? You see the screen?
Yeah, strike.
Yeah,
on the screen right now, I got a PS5 bundle. I got a PS5 bundle, right? I got a PS5 bundle with Astrobot. It's $400, right? So again, you're charging me. You can't even now. You're charging big boy prices. You're more than the company, and you're giving me way less than what other folks can do, right? And you have to do charge that. You go from 70 to 90 for physical.
Not only is games gonna go up, the
like, bro, when you have no competition, I keep telling you I got that.
Wait, can I ask you something? The people with kids, are y'all?
Games
I mind no.
Go ahead, Ron.
Is the people with kids? No, this is not a joke. The people with kids, are y'all concerned about that camera shit?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't buy it. I mean, they ain't gotta buy it.
Playing on the first Nintendo.
Yeah, no, but if your kid's playing the game, the other person can turn that camera on.
I think it's a feature you can cut it off.
No,
brother.
It's not even game chat. It's not even voice chat.
No, it's not. No, it's games that you use the camera.
No, but they have a child safety thing. You could just turn it off.
Bro. What's wrong with this nigga?
Ron always on some shit.
No.
I ain't worried about my kids.
Only used when I'm in the room with my kids, bro.
You don't got a kid. Shut the fuck up. This nigga asked the distinct question to niggas who got kids.
You don't have to buy the camera.
Thank you.
You don't have to cut it off. You got kid.
No, you don't have to. No, listen. Hold on. Hold on. Let me say that, Teddy. You don't have to buy the camera, but the other person can turn theirs on and you can see it.
I just feel like that's a question niggas with kids should only answer.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
I got kids, and I'll answer it. I answer it.
Thank you, bro. Shit. These niggas, I don't know what it is about tonight, but these niggas is right.
I'm outraged, man. I'm trying to save humanity. I'm back in business, baby.
Hey, man.
I'm back
in business.
Let me say this shit real quick. They had the camera for when you play the Mario Party shit, and you can see your face when you in the house. I don't have a problem with that because my kids would like that. But after that game goes off, that camera gets unplugged, my nigga. That's it. It ain't even
I'm talking about other people. I think the feature.
But hold on, real quick. Nintendo already they have like an app that you can like block all that shit, so nobody would be able to video chat with your kid and shit like that.
I don't trust none of them fucking weirdos.
I don't trust none of that shit.
The bulk of them Nintendo niggas are grown fucking men. I don't trust them.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts.
And I don't give a fuck. And that is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2 bills here, 4 bills.
From a nigga with kids
should not be your main console. I'm just saying.
From a nigga with kids to another nigga with kids, I check all my daughter's shit.
Absolutely.
I check whenever she play Roblox, I check this shit. Fucking Minecraft, I check that shit. I check shit I don't even gotta check.
Hey, yo, let me ask how we can. Hey, no, LBK. No, okay. Only reason I asked that because I don't know if you remember back when the PS4 first came out, they had that camera shit. Motherfuckers was wilding out on there.
Niggas was doing a lot of weird shit.
A PlayStation at night. That's what it was called.
Niggas wasn't wilding out with my baby.
I ain't lying. That shit was lit.
No. I'm not saying with you. I'm just saying. That's why I was asking the question.
This shit was lit.
Look here. The way I look at it,
niggas like Shadow was walking in the room with no pants on. PlayStation had to protect themselves.
Oh, right. Wait, hold on. We got some more bills here. Hold on. Wait.
That's true. Don't buy the shit.
Hey, y'all see?
Exactly. Don't buy the console.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait. Controls on there. Don't buy.
You want me to get Spoonie?
Yeah. We got bills. Get the bills here, please. Please.
Yeah. I got
Spoonie Love with the 500 yen. Oh,
yeah.
He said, don't, and this is, I agree with this. Don't forget that this is the company that charged you 70 to 90 for games during the N64 era.
Yep, I said that.
And I was pointing out, actually, they started that in the SNES era.
I said that too.
Like I paid like almost 90 for Earthbound.
Yep.
That fucking RPG game. Like Donkey Kong Country, those games were like a little more expensive.
Bro,
wait, we got more bills. We got more bills.
He got another bill. Yeah.
We got more bills.
Yeah, Master Sith said, got no kids, but J-Dub and LBK speak the truth. He said Nintendo Wii is somehow more wild than ponies with anime.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
When it first was announced,
did y'all see how much
Switch 2?
Nintendo charged you $70 for a cardboard controller.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, did y'all see how much they're charging for, like, PlayStation charges $10 for these fucking controllers. You see how much Nintendo's charging? $20, bro. And if you don't think, hold on, real quick, if you don't think PlayStation's gonna raise their shit to $20, they're doing it. Oh, bro.
That's the whole point.
That's what we're here today. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I think the PlayStation community is a little bit more vocal though about things. Not by much, but just a little bit more than.
No, you guys were always like, "Oh, $70 is okay," and now like $10, I'll upgrade for $10. If you, dude, you're crazy if you don't think that they're gonna raise prices on you.
Hold on, Rich. Here's the difference, right? Here's the difference. So at least you can say for Xbox and PlayStation dudes, at least for that extra $10 for the game, they getting ray tracing, they getting 120 frames, they getting advanced features that you can say, okay, at least this is something that last generation couldn't do. Nintendo ain't. I mean,
doing shit. This is the same shit.
They're charging you $20 extra for the
base game. Hey, this is the first time I see Xbox niggas and PlayStation niggas on the same accord.
And for the same features we had during the PS3, Xbox 360 days.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll give you credit. Like, okay, for God of War or Last of Us, fuck that $10 charge. You're literally paying for resolution. I could just flip a side or
I'm paying
for Ridge, what I was saying is the reason why there wasn't, I don't think PlayStation dudes didn't care, because it's like, okay, $10 and I get, some higher resolution and some higher frames.
No, I give you Horizon Zero. Like, dude, the $10 for Horizon Zero Dawn, that was a crazy ass upgrade. Yeah. I get it. It's almost a different game. I get it. But still, it's the thought of paying $10 for literally settings. You're paying for settings.
No. Hey, you don't got a PS5, bitch. Shut up.
Oh shit!
Nigga, I got that PS5 Pro. I beat the games for you, niggas. Come on now.
No, you don't, bro. Hey,
wait, how many games you beat this year, Vaughn? How many games you beat this year?
Don't start this. Let's stay on topic. We already know Vaughn plays more games. Anyway, what are you saying, Vaughn?
No, this make it worse because say what you want about the upgrades. At least PlayStation should give you new modes and features with the $10 upgrade.
Yes. But listen, okay. Maybe you guys know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if we're okay with this, and you could be, some of you guys may be Nintendo fans, so it may be dear to your heart. Now I understand that, cool, right? It's not even about a console war here. Is that now you're charging for forever? Why we don't hold Nintendo accountable? You say, oh, well, because they do this, right? It's cheaper at the time, or why you say, you know what? Well, the game still, they maintain their value because they know there's no DRM. The game is actually, you always go back and play the server down. Now they're doing everything that Sony and Microsoft are doing. You're charging me $90 for a fucking car. The game is not even there. And again, you don't think again that Rockstar sees this, 2K sees this. If motherfuckers say no and don't support it, then we can't go there.
See, that shit only comes with 256 gigabytes of fucking storage. I bet you Mario Kart. Mario Kart alone is probably like 80 gigs.
Storage for that.
Ridge, you shut the fuck up because I blame Ridge for this shit. And everybody wants
storage is $200.
Yeah, that's wild.
$200 for 1 terabyte of storage.
Oh yeah, if it has Warzone on there, J-Dub.
Wait, hold on. We say what? What?
Hey, wait, don't cover that.
What's that?
That guy like 64.
Wait, what you say, J-Dub? Hold up.
Jay,
Yo, go ahead, y'all.
I can't hear.
If Warzone is on that motherfucker, it won't even fit on the.
It won't fit on the
storage.
Yeah.
1 terabyte is $200 for that.
The micro SD cards, the Express.
And the micro SD cards $200 for 1
That
terabyte.
motherfucker's $200, bro. Like that shit is expensive.
That's crazy. I got.
That's what destroyed the Vita because them SD
There's nothing
cards.
to do with Trump. Get off.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen.
Ridge, Ridge, right. Here's the thing, though. All of this
ain't got nothing to do with his daddy.
Hold on, bro. All of this pricing that's going on right now with Nintendo, with the games, that's pre-tariff price. That ain't got nothing to do with the tariffs. So imagine all of that shit.
Well, wait till they get the tariffs, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's
exactly
$100, bro. That shit crazy.
Exactly. One copy for the PS5 Pro though. The Pro
Nico, you sit your goof ass down.
Features with the Pro.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You get
hold on.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Can I break Nico legs? Nico, people not complaining because that's not the only PS5. That's the PS5 who want the extra power. The base PS5 is not $700, so that's a horrible.
$400 a bundle. I got to screen right now. $400.
Can I give you guys
it's $400 Astro Bot, my nigga.
I agree with Z when he said these next consoles, the next shits, them shits gonna be higher.
You know why? Because without competition,
PC prices.
The reason why the PS3 got slammed because $600 unheard of. Well, I'm patient up with no console. Then everything went to $500, right? Cool, we $500, cool. Right? You know what I mean? $500. I ain't paying more than $5 for console.
All you guys gotta do is look at PC prices right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know how the PC market is right now? The reason the PC market is the way it is right now is because motherfuckers will keep buying it. It don't matter what they charge, and motherfuckers will buy it. So because they can charge whatever they want. That's why they can charge $3,000 for a fucking 5090.
They're making their money from AI. They don't care about the gaming.
No, even the gaming. The gamers will go out and pay $600-700 for a CPU, so they can charge whatever the fuck they want. And that's what's coming. That's what's coming to your console, because the consoles are going to be expensive. The games are going to be $100 a pop.
It's crazy,
and it's going to keep going. You're still going to have to pay for DLC. You're still going to have microtransactions and battle passes, and they're going to tell you, "Well, we have to do this because we're not making enough money." And then they're going to charge you $120 a game.
Hey, bro,
and as long as you keep buying it, the prices will keep going up.
Hey, bro, you know what? If niggas look, sit on your hands for a while. Just wait. If nobody goes for, I guarantee they drop the fucking price. That's $200 worth of hardware in that box at the most.
Guarantee you.
Like, bro, stop this shit. Like, come on, my nigga. It ain't that important step on that goddamn turtle head. Like, everything's gonna go up. So you gotta pay the turtle just that bad. Matter. My man's up, 2K's up, everything's up. Like, come on, my nigga.
Yep.
We're still in the same generation.
If Mario Kart sells, everything's going up. If Mario Kart doesn't sell,
it's bundled. It's bundled though, so it's going to sell.
The individual prices.
Well, how could you niggas sit there and they justify paying $80 for digital? That's $10 more than Microsoft and $10 more than Sony. Yeah. We can see right there.
Shit.
Yep.
Why?
Yep. Why? Yep. It's crazy.
$90 and you're paying $40 to $50 for a tech.
Bro, listen, you charging $10 more than Microsoft and Sony and doing way less. How the fuck why can you not argue? You don't know what I'm saying here?
Astrobot wasn't $70. Astrobot wasn't
like $50.
That's
like $54
for $39.
Hold on. I gotta ask you a question. One question. Can y'all niggas do me a favor? Continue to break Nico legs, because he in the chat talking about, because he holding the line.
Nico retarded.
I'm a genius, man.
You retarded.
That Mario Kart don't look good graphically, man.
Hold on.
That don't look good graphically. No, it don't.
No, it doesn't.
Yo, he said don't watch the 3D Pro. Yo, wait, hold on. Hey, Vaughn. Wait, hold on. Watch this. You're absolutely right.
Did not look good at all.
Hold on. Listen. P-Rock, shout out to you, bro. Make comment. Absolutely right, because I'm both for my daughter and my son. The 3DS got a bright stripe at first. You know what? Someone bought the motherfucker. They went down in price.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all
want to do that?
I forgot about that.
It's not worth it. What's wrong with you guys?
You're the only one that back here capping for it.
Yeah. No, say it to the woman because they would. No one bought the 3DS. That bitch went down $100.
the game ain't
Play games. Nigga, them ain't no fucking games. We don't even count Nintendo games as
I've been
games.
playing Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, so I like
This
that
will make
game.
Nintendo better though, Nico.
We don't even count Nintendo games as games.
Yo, Z.
Why not?
You know, hey, you want to tell you know Nico is capping? Even Levon said there's some bullshit.
They
Levon
don't
love
play
Nintendo.
games like that, my nigga.
Yes, he did.
He said he's gonna leave out homosexual. He said he leave out homosexual. What we doing here, man? What we gonna leave out homosexual? They're going too far with this shit here, man. He wilding.
He beat more games than
I
you.
will boycott with y'all niggas though.
He's in his 20s though, Z.
But listen, but Nico, I know you're a Nintendo guy. But nigga, listen, you guys. They give us a bare minimum.
He be fine nigga. No, he ain't.
Mute Von Mike,
Xbox dude.
Shut the fuck up, Von. You fast, nigga. I've been playing.
Hold on, let Von and Nico go at it real quick.
No, because you always just telling me I'm not, my nigga.
Fuck that nigga.
He's not. This fucking Game Boy Color, dude.
What happened?
After that nigga, Nico.
No, bro. If I play games, my nigga. Calm the fuck down.
You don't.
Me what I'm not, my nigga.
Oh,
you
shit.
Pokemon games.
Shut up, nigga.
Mario games, nigga.
Get that butt.
Shit, bro.
You a collector.
that shit.
Oh shit! Wait,
No,
wait,
I'm
wait.
not, bro.
I beg your pardon.
Damn, my nigga, what you talking about?
Wait,
Check my YouTube streams, nigga. I got videos years ago playing
Brother,
that shit.
I'm not watching that trash content, brother. You can barely.
You
can barely speak English, bro.
Come on, that bullshit now.
Hold on, I think Nico knocked Von the fuck out.
I got a real
nigga,
question.
let Von and Nico go at it, nigga.
I'm not a gamer though. That shit pissed me off though. You feel me? Like, bro.
I'm homosexual.
I be a little bitch, my nigga. I got a like, my nigga.
He got bitches.
I got a like, bro.
He got homosexual. Why you call him homosexual though?
You do got a like, bro.
Why you call him homosexual though?
Every time I play games.
Hey, LBK.
Hold on.
Hey, LBK.
He got a life, man.
Hey,
That's all I'm
LBK.
saying,
Hey,
man. What's
ain't that's
good,
all
bro?
these? Ain't that's always the excuse?
When I pull up in the game, I play Fight Night with y'all. I play 2K, nigga.
Why y'all call him homosexual though? Yeah, wild in here, man.
What?
Oh, he's
Oh, man. What are
They
we
call him
talking
homosexual.
about?
Why you call him homosexual though? That's wild in here, man.
Who?
They call Joe Levon homosexual.
I ain't never heard Nico turn up like that. Turn up, Nico.
Some you saying this shit, my nigga. So get that butt.
Over there drinking.
He talking about shit. He was the lock one to say. Shot right, nigga. Chicago,
Real
nigga.
quick, Nico. I got a
He's
question.
from Iraq, nigga. Iraq, nigga.
Go ahead.
Nico. Red Dead Redemption 2. It cost them $400 million to make Red Dead Redemption 2, and they charge $60 for that game.
Thank you, Ray.
How much do you think it costs to make that fucking Mario Kart?
20,000.
20 million. 20 million.
About like 40 million.
Hell no. Hell no.
I like 3 or 4.
Man, shit about $2 million.
$1. $1.
We ain't nothing but a reskin.
Ain't no Rocket League, my nigga. Ain't no Rocket League.
It's a reskin, man.
No, mocap, none of that shit. That's why most of your money go at the
That
voice
shit
acting
cost
and
3 or
the
4
That
million.
shit costs about 20,000, my nigga. They ain't never fucking Rocket League. I'm wild in here, man.
Yeah.
That shit
$90.
cost 3 or 4 million, 5 at the
24
highest.
players online, my nigga. 24 players online.
What does that? That's a
Shut the Nico, shut the fuck up, nigga.
$90 is bigger. 24 niggas out there. $90 right there. Bro, come on with this bullshit.
Hey, Nico, another thing, how can you cap for like Game Chat, bro? Game Chat been around since like 2005.
Well, Game Chat been around since the
2002.
90s.
Yeah, we need that Nico versus Von smoke. We need that Nico versus Von smoke.
Hey, that's what 2003.
Y'all want 4K60. They gave it to y'all. That's all I'm saying, man. Y'all want
Hey, for
4K.
PS3 graphics?
Hold on. Let me say this short. Hold up, Nico. What 4K got to do with the flat ass textures, brother? The textures and shit is not.
The game look decent, bro. It look nice.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, bro.
Not from third party.
See, we don't care about that Last of Us shit, bro.
That shit looks
Long
like
as
a
the game
PS3
fun,
game.
some new maps, new game features. You know what I'm saying? That's all we want.
So, nigga, hold up, nigga. Let me ask you. You don't think Mario Kart should look good as Ratchet and Clank graphically?
No, I don't.
It's 2025.
Don't need to be.
Nah.
Don't need to be.
What?
Because I buy Ratchet because it looked that way on PS5.
But they charge you 80. They charge you.
But they do a 4K 120 now. They charge you $80 though.
Now, yeah, that's too much.
It should look like that.
I don't agree with that.
Hey, you gotta go back. You gotta go back to your debates, bro.
You
gotta go back to your debates. We need that. You gotta go back to your debates. We need that Vaughn versus Nico debate.
Hold on. Nintendo makes. I got a quick question. Vaughn got a good point. So Nico,
we need that Vaughn versus Nico debate, nigga.
Hold on. I got a good question. Hey Nico, if Vaughn's point.
What's up? Go ahead.
Clank and it was $80. Would you justify the price?
Oh, but Ratchet & Clank, it was 80?
No. Listen to what I said. If Mario World looked like Ratchet & Clank and it was $80, could you justify the price? Would it be worth it then?
No, not really. To be honest, no.
Still voice acting.
Yeah, because 80 is still a lot though.
Ratchet & Clank was $40.
No. We said that earlier. No game really deserves to $80, $100, bro. No game. We need to stop that.
I understand that. I just wanted to see if his premise was holding the line still, lying ass nigga. Fuck out of here.
Ratchet & Clank was like $40.
Hold up.
It was 70.
Ratchet & Clank was $70.
It was worth it too. It
was $70.
Yeah, it was.
It was Vaughn versus Nico debate, and then we need that Pastor versus Ridge, and the winner get the winner.
Hey Nico,
for the championship belt.
Say no more.
And Donkey Kong should be looking good as Astrobot graphically, but it don't
look good to me, my nigga.
No, come on, bro.
He's going crazy.
The firm flat as hell.
Graphics, come on.
He was climbing them all this.
Z, hold on. Ratchet & Clank. Ratchet & Clank showed the before what you could do
on the console
on the PS5 that no game could do.
Yeah.
So like I said, for the past two Nintendo systems, there's no game. Matter of fact, the system is not even powerful enough to show you any different that no other console could do. And that's the problem I had with Nintendo for years. Nothing new. Like they were talking about they're the innovator of gaming with the last 4 or 5 years. For 4 or 5 consoles, nothing really new. Yeah. Everything could be done. Everything you can see right now that's happening on the Switch could be done on the 64.
Well, Breath of the Wild was new, though. Breath of the Wild was new.
Not graphically.
No, it wasn't. Breath of the Wild wasn't.
Graphically, but the gameplay. Gameplay is the same thing. Like, if you play Link, like, hold on, watch this, right? Prove a point.
What's up?
The Tears of the Kingdom, you could play that with a 64 controller. Like, it's nothing new gameplay-wise. It's like gameplay-wise, it's nothing new. Everything just nostalgia. That's the only reason why they sell, because it's nostalgia.
Breath of the Wild was game of the year, though, bro.
Don't mean like they do nothing new. It didn't do nothing new.
Genshin Impact, damn, they copied that shit. It was inspired by it.
But what? Tell me something different between Breath of the Wild, right, and Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom, and then Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is the best-selling Zelda, right? Show me what's the difference. Show me the difference between those games. I talk about. Matter of fact, any Zelda game besides 1 and 2, any Zelda game, show me what leaps and bounds they've done that's different. Now, Ocarina of Time, you can shoot an arrow and then leave, go to a different area and come back. The arrow's still there. That's the only difference. Everything else, gameplay wise, same thing.
Well, the thing was, you can play it on the go, my nigga. You can have that same experience.
That's not innovative, though. That's not innovative.
Nintendo DS. A Nintendo DS.
But DS games, they look as good as Switch games. Let's keep it real.
Switch games don't look good. What the hell?
They look better than DS games. Yeah, the iPhone powerful, nigga. Come on, the iPhone powerful.
I'm asking you
on my iPhone, so.
All right, so but I'm asking you what, like, so you got Super Mario Mario Sunshine, right? And you got Mario Galaxy. Like, if you take those two games, Super Mario Sunshine, to be honest with you, is one of the only games that could do like 3D, well, except for Mario 3D. But name a game like a Mario 64, and then a new Mario is nothing new. It's just graphically updated graphics.
I hear you, bro. But the whole thing for the Switch was have a console experience on the go. It might not be as sharp, it might not be as crispy, but it's on the go.
But that's not innovative. You said it was
on the go shit.
That's not new though, right? Because it's the same marketing as a 3DS or a PSP or.
No, but the PSP was a console like games though. It was a console.
It was console like games. What are you talking about?
Games? Come on, bro, stop it. What are you talking about?
No, I said PSP was like console like games. Yes, it was. What are you talking about? was.
PS2 graphics.
Hey, yo, what you talking about? That God of War game was fire.
You can put on your TV. You can put on your TV.
So right, Midnight Double. Hey, I played Midnight Double Edition more on PSP than it was on a console. I'm lying. I'm lying.
LeBron, you gotta stop all this crazy stuff with these Nintendo games, because that's the same thing like me saying the first God of War and the second God of War was the same, and they wasn't, but they was false gameplay. Come on, bro. You gotta stop that. That's just like me saying Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 are the same. No, they wasn't. Come on, man. No, they not. 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 No, they not.
So low. Okay. So
if y'all do the same thing in Nintendo games, do the same thing in everybody else games. You're not gonna tell me those games are the same. They not.
They actually have graphical leaps.
What this nigga saying?
I don't know. His chip got activated just now. He's back to the bro, can't help himself. That shit went off just now. Nigga, cool chip got activated. Man, you were telling me this Super Mario 2 ain't like Super Mario 1. Come on, that bullshit, man.
We need to hear big money.
It's the perfect analogy, right?
Hold on, let LeBron go. Go ahead.
They would have let him go. They would have let him go.
I don't want to interrupt.
You got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You got Grand Theft Auto 5, 4 and 5, right? All those, you could tell a difference in all those games. You get damn the same concept, but it's a different gameplay style. You can shoot basketball. You can shoot basketball on San Andreas. You can lift weights.
That's not innovative plan.
Hold on. Listen to me. But hold on. But you can show. I can take Mario 3D World or the Mario 3D that came on 64, right? And it'll play better, and you do more in that game than any Mario that came on Switch.
That's cap.
Show me more game. Show me more game. All this is a graphical leap. That's the difference.
Hey yo,
graphical leap. That's it.
I believe
Super Mario Galaxy the same game.
I believe Versatile Red over most of you niggas, man, because that nigga is nasty with the game.
No, listen. All right, so why this? Super Mario Sunshine. Go look at Super Mario Sunshine and the latest 3D Mario game, and you tell me, gameplay-wise, it's the same. It's not.
Yeah.
That's why did I even have people say San Andreas? Was it 4 or was it 4? Yeah, 4 with Nico. I know more people say that. More people say that because gameplay wise. Why GTA San Andreas because gameplay wise.
That nigga's wild.
Nah, I just like, bro. I ain't gonna never believe, like, cause like I said, if you take that for Nintendo game, you can take that for the same. When you mention GTA got the same fucking premise, the same type of premise in every fucking game. You know what you're doing in those games. You know what you're doing. That's in all games. Maybe I'm different than everybody else, but I don't think none of those games are the same. I've heard this from Xbox guys saying that God of War 1, 2, and 3 is the same. No, the fuck, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not. But you can look at those games and literally see that there's a big difference, even gameplay wise. Like
no, so what are you talking about? Just a couple. It's the same type of gameplay.
No, but listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Can any of those new Mario games, right? Can they make those same games that came out in today's time back then?
I don't think
What do you mean?
Why not?
Listen, Mario
made some of them shits on the N64, my nigga.
Listen, Mario is a platformer. So all you gonna do is get more platforming. That's what that game is. That's what people love about the game. It's a platformer. You do all different type of platforming in that game. It's gonna have the same premise, just like God of War, just like Uncharted. The same premise. The same premise you do in Uncharted, you do the same 1 and 2, 3, 4.
No.
You do the same.
Okay, why this? So Mario 3 are the same.
Nigga, you comparing Mario to Uncharted?
No, listen to me. Mario 3D World, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy are 3 different games, right? It's 3 different games. Look, Mario 3 hold on. Mario 3D, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy are third. I'd say 3D games, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what you see in what's that new Mario with when you turn to an elephant, the side thing, right?
That's Mario Wonder.
Mario Wonder. What difference in that game? What's the difference between that game and other games that came out in the past?
One's a side scroller.
It's a premise.
No. Listen to me. I'm talking about a side scroller. You could compare it to any other side scroller on Mario. What 3D Mario did that no other Mario did? Just except for take graphics out the thing. Take graphics out. What did it do?
What did 3D Mario do that the other Mario didn't do?
Right. Take graphics out. Now, I agree with you. The graphics look better, but what did it do? You could turn to a Yoshi, or you could turn to a dinosaur. You could turn to a turtle. What did it do differently than any game that came out in the past?
The Mario game players don't really. We ain't asking for that shit, nigga. We just want a better, more looking funner game.
Yeah, it's
that's
a platform game. No. Listen to me, fam. I'm gonna watch this. Fam, when Astro Bot 2 come out, guess what? You're gonna get the same type of shit. Platforming, but it's gonna be better.
Okay, watch this. So the Astro that came out with the PS5, right? And then the Astro Bot game. That's two different games, right? No.
The first game was for to show you how to work your controller.
Right, I understand that, but
it was mostly for your controller.
Understand that.
It wasn't really.
Right? I understand that.
That shit is a whole game. You get a platinum for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But we're gonna go with we will go with their shit, right? If you
that's what it was for, though. That's what they gave though. The main reason they made the first one. Go ahead.
It's a game, though. It's a game,
though,
right?
It's a game, but the main reason they made the game is to show you how good the fucking controller is.
Right.
All the features that they had in the controller, because don't nobody else use them.
I agree with that. I agree with that, right?
Go ahead.
But if you go back and play that demo, right, and you played the second game, right? What's the difference?
One's a tape demo on one.
I think it's the same type of game. It's just
no. What's the difference though? I'm asking like give me the difference between those two games.
I think I don't think it's too much of it's pretty much the same fucking game. All it is better platforming, because that's what it is. It's a platformer. All you doing is jumping over shit, catching shit, releasing shit. That's all you do. It's all shit.
Mario got turn-based games, Mario Soccer, like all type of shit. So what you mean?
Yeah, they about them.
Mario,
they got so many different type of Mario games.
Hey, Reg, I got a question. Remember that Mario game that came out on Nintendo 64? It was the new shit, and Mario could run around and he could do all the shit in the open world. They gave us that same fucking game on a Nintendo Switch, didn't they?
That's 3D, right? You talking about 3D?
Yeah, he talking about the first 3D Mario. He talking about the first 3D Mario.
Yeah.
3D Mario, right?
Mario 64, Mario 64. Yeah.
All they did was give us that same game on the Nintendo Switch. You just made it look a little bit better, right?
That's the 3D bundle.
Well, no, I ain't talking about no bundle. I don't know what.
Yeah, just better
graphics. Talking about the first 3D Mario, the first 3D Mario, bro.
Mario 64.
Yeah, Mario 64.
And Red, J-Dub and Ranch know what I'm talking about. If you had a fucking 64, you had that goddamn Mario game.
It's Mario 64.
All of that shit. So when the Nintendo Switch first came out, they gave us the same fucking game. It just looked a little bit better. That was it.
Wait. We remember that Mario game that just came. Remember that Mario game was a Mario turn-based game that just came out on Switch like maybe a year or so ago.
Ubisoft game?
No. It's a Mario game, but it's a turn-based game.
Mario RPG? Yeah.
RPG.
You talking about,
okay. It's a remake. It's a remaster, right?
Mario
no. It's called Mario. It's like it's a turn-based. Yeah, it's RPG, right? So this is how. With Mario, like Mario don't need to always be a platformer, right? So, like example, Smash Brothers was a hit because it's a fighting style game. It's a fighting game, a side-scrolling fighting game. That's different. You got Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they got Mario Tennis. They Mario
Mario Tennis.
Yeah.
But, hold up, like Mario Soccer. Let's be honest. The reason why, if you played NFL Street, and when NFL Street was on Nintendo, they had Mario characters. That's the same thing as Mario Soccer. It's the same thing with Mario Soccer. Matter of fact, if I prove me wrong, did Mario Soccer come out after the NFL Street? Remember,
No,
NFL
came out before that. But they came out before that.
No,
what do you want for Mario, bro? What do you want for Mario?
Listen, can I just say, Reg? Can I just say real quick? If you're just gonna break Mario down to it's 3D, so it's the same thing, you could do that with everything. I could be like, every Halo is the same. Me and you are both Halo players. We know every Halo isn't the same, but I could, from the outside looking in, all you're doing is shooting people.
Yeah, no. But here's the thing. The thing is, you can't play a Halo game and say, okay, this Halo game is the same as the last one.
Okay, but you can't do that with Mario either, because they change mechanics in the fight. They do different.
They don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Mario Sunshine,
like, dude, yeah. World, but Galaxy was like a 3D space. Like it's hard to explain unless you played it. But
it's the same thing as the 3D Mario. The platform,
it's more than a 3D world. Like it's hard to explain unless you played Galaxy 2. Plus, it had the weird shit with the Wiimote and shit. Like, dude, you can't say it's the same as Super Mario 64. It's just not.
No, you're not. No, you're not getting what I'm saying. What innovation that Mario did? Like, you play a Mario
with the Wii controller for Mario Galaxy.
No, my thing. Brother, you're looking for innovation in these games, and you don't really need to innovate in them. People, listen. When Gears came out, guess what? The Gears 2, the same thing. You're fighting an enemy from underground. Didn't revolutionize anything. But
I will say big money though. Hold on, Gears is a bad example because Gears is the one franchise where I would say, yeah, most of them, they're pretty much the same. The only one that took a chance was Gears 5, and everybody hated it, so they quickly reverted it back to regular Gears.
I'm just looking at the premise of every game. I'm looking at the premise. These games that have sequels, all these games that have sequels, it's just more of the same. You know what I mean?
I don't agree with that.
Are you in the Discord?
I'll tell you why. So, but tell you why, right? If you play a PlayStation, you got Resistance, right? You got Resistance 1, 2, and 3. None of them play the same. You got God of War 1, 2, and people say God of War 1, 2, and 3, right? So God of War 1, 2, and 3, people say, oh, it's the same. We gonna say that, right?
Hey, y'all have a good night, man.
But they changed the whole mechanic.
I might come back. I'm gonna run Marvel Rivals.
They changed the whole mechanic of God of War and made it to the new God. The God of War we got now is way different.
Now I agree with you on that one.
That's what I mean.
After three, not after 3. They went to a new in 2018. That's a new. Now you can say they innovated. But 1, 2, and 3, they're about the same, bro. They're about the same. They ain't the same. They ain't the same, but it's just more of what you had in the first game, bro. It's better.
Okay, let's say I agree with that, right? But how many times Mario did the same thing like that?
But they did, brother, Keith.
You just said that. How many Galaxy was the same, but Sunshine.
My brother.
He played with the water.
That's what they did with Sunshine.
Wait. But Mario Sunshine with the water squirt, it's not the only game to do that too. You know that, right? That's not the only Mario game that do that.
Game they use the water squirt all game.
Hey, go look at the video. Go look at the video when they was comparing Astrobot, the Astrobot game
man.
Past Mario game.
It showed you a Mario game other than Mario Sunshine where you use a water gun in the whole game.
No. Listen to me. I'm not saying they used the water gun the whole game. They used the water gun in gameplay before.
When?
Watch this. I'm gonna tell you right now. Watch this.
Hey, Nico.
Wait a minute, who is it? What's his name? I don't know this nigga name. What's this nigga name?
To our toy. with that camera shit.
Hey, listen, let Nico, don't fuck with this nigga Vaughn. I'm telling you right now. Because I ain't gonna fuck with him. Don't fuck with this nigga because he gonna switch you all up. He gonna switch you all up, man.
Hold on. Now, Shaq, you my witness. Didn't he say Nintendo was innovative?
Yeah.
That camera is copying the PS2 Altoy. They even built a microphone into it, like the DualSense.
It's a whip.
Thought it was innovative, brother. I thought it was innovative.
Oh, God.
Yeah, wow.
Not innovative.
Hey, yo, hold on. I think
hybrid console is lit.
But you said it was innovative. What did they do innovative? Game chat is not innovative.
That's something from fucking 2003.
Game sharing been around since 2013, brother.
No, what's game chat? What's game chat?
2013.
What's game chat?
No, game sharing. No, game sharing.
I said game chat.
Games with other people.
Yeah. But
yeah, they've been around for 2013. What's so innovative about that?
You know what's even from the point, Ron? And this is from Nintendo. So you guys, like, we asked Nintendo for you to act like it's innovative, like it's really pushing them. This is from Nintendo. It says here, wait, those who guys, the Switch 2 is not aimed at motherfuckers who want high performance. So the shit you talking about is doing that. They said ain't even doing that. They saying we give you some bullshit. It ain't for you. That's for the kids. I'm just like come on here. Like they justifying cost more so just give you one high performance. Like that's crazy, my nigga.
Hey, did they confirm they're using DSS, the NVIDIA shit, the upscaler? Did they confirm that?
No.
They got a patent for it though.
But look at the textures, my nigga. It's not so much about the resolution. Resolution doesn't give you better graphics. It's the textures and shaders.
I don't think it's powerful enough to run DLSS natively. It might be software based.
And that Donkey Kong hit that. The Donkey Kong fur flat as hell.
Wait. So
I don't care about his fur.
If you want to compare the Switch 2, you compare it to the Li ROG. Li ROG is the same thing.
No, I'm saying PC, but I'm on the console.
Li ROG is the same thing.
It's a handheld PC, my nigga. Stop it.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. It costs more than that to find it out, my nigga. It costs to find it out. You're costing more. Here's the thing. You gotta wait for because you didn't cost much the competition. You cost more than the competition now, my nigga.
The ROG Li is $399.
You cost more than the competition, bro. Like that's crazy. You're costing more than the competition, and you're way less with competition.
Li ROG right now for $399.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
You talking about the LIX? You talking about the LIX? That's $1,000. But Li ROG is $399. I bought one already.
The Switch 2 is
what do you think the Switch?
Switch 2 is what?
That bitch sleek as hell.
Play all the AAA PC games.
It's the same size as the original.
But I mean, if Nico is doing, you're paying more, and it's doing a fraction of what the consoles can do. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Nico, I didn't
Steam games. That's the
things I didn't hear you speak on, Nico. You ain't speak on the battery being worse than the first Switch 1.
2 hours.
And they got.
That's fake news. We don't know that.
No, it's not fake news. From the Nintendo website.
What's the Switch milliamps? Let me look right now. Let me see.
So they website,
hey, and you didn't bring up. They got a whole list of games that might have issues when you playing a game on the Switch.
Y'all keep saying $90. Nigga, I ain't seen that either. It's $80 though. You know what I'm saying?
Did you bring that? Hold up, Nico. Did you address that?
What?
The $90.
That is true, Nico. The game. Digital is 80 and the physical is 90. That's true.
And then the physical game might not even have the game on the disc. You got to download.
Here come this nigga. You get out of here, Noah. You get your ass out.
So answer this, right? So if developers having a hard time trying to do games for the Xbox Series S, what do you think they're gonna have a problem with third party wise? What do you think they have a problem with the Nintendo Switch?
Well,
I don't think. Say it again.
No, go ahead.
What I'm saying. Remember what GameCube days, right? They had you could do third party stuff. GameCube was kind of similar to the other consoles, right? So you could play GoldenEye, you could play Madden, you could play stuff like that.
GameCube was a home console though, bro. That was a home console.
So now you're making this not a home console now. See? And you cost more than a home console. You cost more than a home console and doing way less. You gotta stop this shit here, man. You gotta stop this shit. That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna have a hard time. So watch this. When the new Call of Duty come out for the Switch, watch when you see that Street Fighter 6 game come out, it's gonna be terrible.
Okay, so how much I want it to be?
Yeah,
300.
Yeah,
the Switch. Oh, that was
It's too much. Hey, Nico, it costs about it costs about $200 to make that motherfucker, bro. It's data taking in.
Yeah,
it's data taking in.
Maybe
it's take is old as fuck, my nigga.
They're making bank off them motherfuckers.
They said the video chip got DLSS though. Then the video chip
are we really cool with 256 gigabytes?
Yeah, but that chip isn't powerful enough to run DLSS. Come on.
Wait, who's that talking? Who that talking?
Are we really? Are we really cool with 256 gigabytes?
How many games can you install on that, Noah?
You can install a lot.
Shit, not many.
No, you can't. You cannot install a lot, brother. What are you talking about?
Not that big.
You might not be able to install Call of Duty on that thing, dog.
Why did Noah, the Switch 2 do a 4K 60 on the dock, right?
It upscales to 4K 60. Output is 4K 60, but them games like render.
Here's my point. It's $20 to get a 4K 60 dock to put your Ally ROG, your Steam Deck, and the other handhelds. It's $20 to get a 4K 60.
But you debating me like I'm
no. I'm trying to recognize that the technology is so. I'm trying to understand that the technology is so cheap, but they charge you $450. The dock itself is $20
by itself.
Great,
nephew. Where you at?
You talking the red?
No, LBK. I'm talking about LBK. LBK.
Oh,
he ain't there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hold on. Sorry. Wait. Two bills right quick.
You gonna download the game?
That's not decent, bro. How you supposed to install Star Wars Outlaws on 256 gigabytes?
Listen. Y'all keep wanting more shit, nigga. They gonna raise the price even more.
Hey, but listen. Nico.
What's up?
Nico, listen, bro. Not the most shit. Like you're praising them for the bare minimum, and they charge us more for anybody. Like that and stuff sounds crazy, bro. Like that's like my nigga. They charge you. That's a loop of Victor's mentality. Okay. When he beat me up, when he beat me up that bad, he could have knocked me out. They giving you far less than the competition, but charging more.
Okay, so what price you want to? Okay, so what price
nigga,
you want to be?
That's not new tech. That's old fucking tech, my nigga.
If the Switch OLED was $350, and
it shouldn't have been.
The Switch 2 should have been $400, right?
But nigga,
right price.
Okay, fine, fuck it. If you want to justify that shit, why are your games more expensive? There's no way less.
Okay, I can't.
You niggas ain't tired.
The games is a lot. The games is cost a lot. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, nigga, guess what? They did the same shit with the 3DS. Nobody went out when they dropped the price, then they start to sell. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Sit on your hand, nigga. We gotta speak with our wallets. Hold up, my nigga. Like, bro, if it don't stop here, then what?
On Twitter.
Bro, listen, what I'm saying, if it don't stop here, then what? That's all I'm saying, like, bro, like, come on, nigga, like, bro, like, it's gonna be a point where we're enough.
I just like the games, nigga. The games got me excited though.
But the games got me excited. You just said about the price, so you're capping.
No, I'm saying if we come together, I will boycott.
Oh, nigga, yes, no. We're gonna get one and stream Mario Kart and play Mario Kart and get to my grandson, give to Maya. I'm not buying that shit.
You're the only one said you're gonna get it.
Hey, hold on, let me ask Noah something. Hey, Noah, what you buy a new console for? What's the first thing you buy a new console for?
Graphics.
I bought a console for the games, the new features, like.
But what you usually buy at launch, like graphics for graphics, right?
Yeah.
I definitely want to see uplifting graphics.
Hey, any of them games they showed on that Switch today look good graphically that make you want to buy that?
It don't look like anything that I haven't seen. It don't look better than anything I've seen before in any other like a Series S. Series S look better.
It's not subjective, brother. Yeah, the Series S.
Let me take his same question. Do you think the Switch 2 games that you've seen, do you think they look better than the regular Switch games?
They look cleaner. The image quality look better.
Yeah, that's what I said. They look a little better.
Yeah, but the texture's flat. But what about the flat ass textures?
Yeah, it looks like a PS3 game.
Yeah, like
they do.
Wait,
it looks like a 360 PS3 game. Go back and look at them. That's what they
Switch, but it ain't saying much because the Switch already look,
Yeah.
Wait, so imagine this. They got Last of Us 1 that came out on PS3, and they got Last of Us that came out on what, PS5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say the Last of Us on the PS3 actually, the PS3 was what? How much it was? 50?
I think it was like $59.99. Well, so
60.
Okay, let's say 60, right? So you want to pay for The Last of Us on the PS5 version $90? No. That's all I need right here. Now, and we also know that a lot of people didn't like how it wasn't a big leap graphic wise.
Wait, hold on.
That's one of the complaints was.
Hey, wait, hold up.
You talking about
I want to share one thing on my screen so we can put this to bed about why they charging $90 and the goddamn game is not on the disc. They came on the new article right here, and bro, this makes no fucking sense. It's something I
think it's third party still, but I want
no. Listen, the Nintendo Switch 2 game key card overview. The game key cards are different from regular game cards because they don't contain the full game data. Instead, the game key card is your key to download the full game via the system internet. Like, bro, what? And they charging me $90, and the excuse was before that Nintendo games, or you can play them all the time. If the server go down, or it's no more, you don't even have access to the games anymore.
Yep, that's DRM. That's no different than what Xbox and PlayStation's doing right now.
At the bottom of the case, it got the little logo on it, the game key. Now they said not all games gonna have it, so we don't.
What you talking about?
What I'm saying, we gotta see the game case first. They said the logo will have the game case at the bottom of the case.
We're talking the Switch 2 games, not the Switch 1 games.
We ain't see all the boxes yet.
Hey, so bro, it's not called game. It's called the game key card. That's what's called the game key card. The keys on the card.
This my question. This my question.
That's what's called the game key card because the key is inside the box.
So you saying all the games gonna? You saying all the games gonna have that? All of them?
Yes, it's called the game key card.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Well, I think
they changed the name to key card. They changed the name of it. Don't you get it?
Key card.
I know what y'all saying, but I think
hold on. This is the ultimate
across the board. That ain't just changing it for one thing. That's across the board.
They give you a step by step how to do it.
Wait. Let me ask y'all this. Right? Ultimately, this is the ultimate question. Did you see anything or the games that you are willing to spend $600 plus to play?
No.
Wait. Hold on. I got a question, right? So on my Xbox,
600. How you not gonna buy no game with it? You ain't gonna buy a game with it? What are you talking about?
Wait, hold on.
No, okay.
You can't buy the game along, and when you buy the console, you're gonna need to expand the storage.
Hey, bitch, that shouldn't be $450, my
nigga. I might wait to expand the storage. What if I
hold on? Wait. One second. I'm gonna tell you something. You know the game's gonna fit within the storage.
That's decent.
Hold on, I got a question, right? So I don't think this is a different from the Xbox example. The example, I got Madden 25 on Xbox Series X, right? I put the disc in. I couldn't play the game until it reached a point of download where it says ready to start.
Yeah.
Once it ready to start, and then after that mark, I could play it. Yeah, so but you know the difference is though. You know the difference is, Reg. What I'm saying. What's the difference? You didn't pay a $10 premium to get that disc version though.
Yeah.
No. But I'm trying to say, is it the same?
It's DRM, my nigga. It's DRM. Yes, DRM. Yes.
That's so that the game can run. That's all it is. So that the game can run while you're downloading it. That's all that is. That ain't nothing.
It's DRM, my nigga.
They did that in PS4 gen. Like that's nothing new. They've been doing that for a long time.
Who back? There's two back here, and who not?
But the thing is, what I'm saying.
I was gonna get it, but when they went over 400, I ain't fucking with it.
No,
I'm not getting it.
I couldn't play the game because you know, some games you could play the game. Like for example, like Battlefield, not Battlefield,
you
or
can
Star Wars.
choose to download the single player instead of multiplayer, and
No. Here's what I'm saying. On Star Wars Battlefront, right? While the game is downloading, I still could play the game. It just wasn't like the full game with the multiplayer.
Yeah, I just said it. It's a partial download.
Switch can't do that shit. We know Switch can't do that.
No. This is what I'm saying. On Xbox, my Madden 25, I couldn't play the game at all. Okay. Until it get ready to start. I had to download
all games do that. I mean, all games do that.
The game.
Well, yeah,
I had
because
download the data.
Xbox they're already doing what Nintendo already did. There is no
the whole game is on the disc.
Even if you have the physical, it's not on there. It's just the key. You're downloading it off their server.
Yeah.
Yes, on Xbox. Yes. Now PlayStation, if you buy a PlayStation game that's single player, You don't have to be connected online. You can throw that disc in and download and play that game without being connected to anything.
Right.
The PlayStation game. Now, the Xbox games, they're not like that. Now, that's why we were saying this shit about Nintendo, because that physical shit doesn't have shit on it. It's just a key, and you're downloading it off their shit, which means you have to use their online shit, so shit goes down, you ain't playing nothing.
My man, Nico, my man, Nico
it's the
said he
same thing,
got
but
party
it's-
at, yes, Nintendo won.
But isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the same exact thing on Xbox though?
Because they charge. Listen,
Red, I don't think you understand the difference.
No, listen.
To get the physical copy.
Listen, for years.
I'm saying that.
No, what I'm saying, for years, it was people used to for Nintendo games being so high because it was the game. If, you always have your games. You got your Nintendo collection of your games. It's not even like that anymore. So if listen, say if Nintendo go out of business, right? Whatever the case may be, right? Out of business, right? And they no more. There's certain episodes. You no longer have access to that game, and you're charging me $10 more.
Right.
What? You're charging me $90 when the game is not even on the card.
It's just a digital key.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
That's it.
The game not even on the card.
No,
Bro.
same thing
the
on
game
Xbox.
ain't even on the
Same
card.
thing on Xbox. It's the same way on Xbox.
But you're charging $20 more. Not $20 more. The fuck you come on here, man. Oh, man,
you're the only one back here saying you're gonna buy it.
You know why it's disrespectful? Because it's like Nintendo before they got behind the camera, they say, yeah, let's sell this bullshit to these dummies real quick. And these niggas cheered them on. These niggas cheered them on. Yeah, $80, $90.
I didn't even think it cost that much. Wait, hold on. We got a breakdown. We got a breakdown. Hold up. I'm going to Twitch after this. Look, I'm going to share my goddamn screen. See? This is shit I'm talking about. I didn't think it cost that much. A lot of shit probably goes into advertising, just $50 million, because that game don't cost $50 to make. So they budget, they can a lot of shit for advertising. But look, I got to see my screen, right? Red Dead Redemption. I'm going to highlight this, right? Red cost $400 million to make. $60. Meanwhile, the Mario Kart you use ads for less than $50 million, way less than that, and for $90. Like, you can't sit and say this. You're cool with this shit here, bro. Like, nigga, this is enough.
Yep.
No way in the world this motherfucker fucking $90. That's not for the game.
Hey, no, did you hear the other news, Noah?
It doesn't even compare.
What you say, bro?
You see how much they charge for Zelda?
How much?
$80.
80?
The last one.
Hey, wait, bro. We're not even a new generation.
For the same game they done already played.
Say if you don't own it, right?
Yeah.
It's $80 now. It was $70 on the first Switch. It's $80 now.
Jeez, bro.
Like, come on, you got like enough. And you don't think Rockstar see this? You don't think EA sees this? Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. I'm not trying. I ain't trying to justify, but PlayStation remasters, they're not full price. They be like $50 at most.
Yeah.
They charging actually $10. That's crazy.
Bro, we can't let Nintendo get away. Bro, don't support that shit.
I'm talking about. No, it's not just Nintendo. You don't think Rockstar
other companies will watch it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They watch it. If Rockstar see Nintendo selling their games for $80, $90, GTA coming out $80. GTA 6 might well be $100.
Hey, bro, they went for $60, $70.
I want.
Definitely gonna
I won't be surprised if Ghost of Yote pre-order be $80. I can't lie. I won't be surprised.
You're gonna see price changes on AAA games within a month or two. Guarantee you.
The market,
they will.
The market is watching. So they're watching. If
so those created,
play Mario.
He said gold card for sure, absolutely. Wait, so can you trade these games in? Wait, can you trade the physical copy in then? Because it got the key. Can you trade the physical copy in?
Nope. Yeah,
$90.
It's useless because the keys use up, so it don't matter. So why are they charging more? It's the same thing as the digital. There's no difference in between the two.
We need more answers.
Really, it's the same thing.
There is no answer.
It's there. Read the fucking articles there, motherfucker.
Kirby is $80.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like enough is enough, my nigga. Like, come on, man.
Crazy,
this shit's nuts, dude.
They say it's next gen though. They say
what's next gen about it?
This ain't no fucking next gen.
I'm playing. I'm joking.
Hey, come on, Neil.
This shit looks like PS3, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm bugging, man.
Xbox 360 shit.
Right, as long as all y'all boycott, I'll boycott too, though. But
I got a prediction though.
What's up?
I don't think this Switch is going to be as successful as the first one.
I agree.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
The Switch one sold 150.
Oh,
Actually, with these tariffs this holiday, they ain't buying that shit.
The market was way different when that first Switch came out. Now you got all these PC handhelds. If anything, this thing strengthens the market for the PC handhelds.
No, hey, the PC had no. It's just I'm talking about the console.
What do you think for the same price? Yeah.
No, you know another thing that's going to hurt it.
What's up?
If GTA 6 do come out this year, right?
Yeah.
Xbox and PlayStation going to drop their price for the holiday to like $3 something.
Yep.
And everybody that's on last gen is going to get a PlayStation over a Switch because they want to play Grand Theft Auto 6, not no fucking Mario Kart.
And don't you gotta pay to play online with the Switch?
$20.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna have a higher tier for Switch Online.
But you do get all the older games though.
Oh my god, bro.
You're paying for the chat. You're paying for the chat.
But you get all the.
You got the old games now. Nico, what the fuck you talking about?
You're paying for chat.
You have them now. You gonna pay more for them again?
Kind of worth it though. That online.
Hey, bro, you have them now.
For those features though, Nico, you're paying for them. You're like the chat. If you don't have the online, you can't use it.
Nintendo got achievements?
No,
I do want that though. I wish they had. That's fucked up though. They ain't got no achievements.
No anti-aliasing. Why don't they have anti-aliasing?
So no, you ain't get to watch it. Hey, no, you ain't get to watch it at all.
I watched. I caught bits and pieces. I had to like.
Did you see the part when you in a party chat you can share your screen?
What was that, Z?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was running like 5.
Oh no,
that shit was running like 5 frames.
Yeah, everybody had their cameras on this stuff.
That shit was crazy.
I thought that was your granny.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'll show you my grandma.
They were showing like every 4th frame
Yo,
or something.
they got her old ass on Facebook. I'll show you my grandma.
I was like, bro, I said it's 2025. They just not getting party chat.
Yep.
Like crazy.
The iPhone cameras from like how many gens ago? Like, come on.
Bro, there's no way
big money
just getting game chat.
Big money.
Yeah.
And they're charging $50 for that motherfucker.
Yeah. They got her old ass on Facebook now.
Get the fuck out of here.
When she just coming from church with the hat?
Damn.
I don't wish for the corner store.
Sweet looking hat.
Hey yo, she put them big ass hats on to go to the goddamn corner store, the flea market.
Like granny, like grandson.
I said, man, hey, man, put that big ass hat on, man.
Hey, Noah, did you see them? Did you see how Elden Ring and that new Souls game looked on the Switch?
God damn!
It's a hell, man. It ain't gonna look the same as PS4.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, y'all.
Brother, the Switch costs more. The Switch costs more than PS5, bro. There's no excuse.
It's a handheld, nigga. It looks the same as this.
How did the Switch? How did the Switch get Final Fantasy before Xbox?
How does?
I don't know. I think it's gonna get announced.
They get Final Fantasy before Xbox.
Okay. Because the Switch
got crazy.
Oh no! You ain't see Final Fantasy?
I saw it. I think it's gonna get announced.
You see how that shit look?
Oh my god, it looks horrible.
Look at the Discord.
By their games, you know what I'm saying? So,
hey, look at NFSW on BBB. Look at that, no. Bro, that look worse than the PS4 version. The PS4 version.
That girl's got this powerful PS4, my nigga.
You can play at the outside, the library and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you niggas
fucking. So on the go, what does that change? That made the game better because you can play.
You can't never call the call.
Like, listen, you can't have something. Listen, at the end of the day, you can't have such high standards for Xbox and PlayStation and nothing Nintendo.
Hybrid.
Like, you get this far less.
It's a hybrid that's on the go.
Like, that nigga's bugging, bro. I mean, you can't. That sounds crazy, my nigga.
Nico, the battery is 2 to 6 hours long, depending on what you playing.
That's crazy.
So 2 hours.
Nintendo dude, I rather.
What?
You better keep that charger.
So where you gonna charge it at if you want to go, brother? Where you gonna charge it?
Hey Vaughn.
Yeah,
you find an outlet.
We get mad dubs and Warzone, boy. You playing against some Switch players in the game.
Yeah, don't let. Yeah,
that's crazy, my nigga.
Hey,
I'm going to tell the Discord audio a little bit.
I think they're gonna port the mobile version over. I think they're gonna port the mobile version of COD.
Oh, definitely the mobile version.
Hey, Ron, y'all come to the other Discord, the broadband bully joint. This is shit kind of choppy here. But I don't know why.
I mean, why would you?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm gonna go on with in a minute, but that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm just talking to some guys like
what the fuck's wrong with these motherfuckers?
You're charging me more than your competitor and giving us way less, like, my nigga. Why are your games $10 more than just digital, more than Xbox, more than Sony? Then you charge $90 for physical. Cool. The game ain't even with a disc or the card, on the card, bro, like.
The game prices is a lot though. I get y'all that though.
Oh yeah, but so what I'm saying, Nico, understand is if they raise their price, no one says nothing, right?
System if you're not going to get the games in.
Listen, Nico, if no one if they raise their price and no one blinks an eye, right? Don't you think Amazon's gonna raise their prices?
Yeah, no, I feel y'all on that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's me and James. Listen, outside the camera, fuck all the theatrics. Me and James will get one. This fucking that was gonna be funny. But we talk this shit about it. We're gonna do our fucking a Mario Kart stream, right? And I was gonna give you motherfucking like either Mario or one of my grandsons, right? Like, I'm only giving the games. Nigga, the 90 fucking. So I'm looking at the government telling them like, without any competition, they can do what they want. I guarantee you again, if I go to Twitch, that if the Vita was still here and they had a hand in the console market, they would not be charging them prices, my nigga. Why are you listen? Why are you charging me $10 more digitally than your competitor? And for physical, you want $20 more? Come on, my nigga. Forza 5 versus Mario Kart, that's 70. Only play with this thing. 70 90. Gran Turismo 70. You want 70? Hey, your shit is crazy, my nigga.
But it's like
it's Mario.
It's like a curse, bro.
They ain't no these niggas is weird, bro. Come on here, my nigga. Like, ain't that much stuff in the turtle head in the world.
It's like tradition. It's like tradition that
makes niggas. I got to put it Mario. Mario, man, fuck all that.
Brother, is Forza 24 player online though?
Oh my god,
24
it's Rocket League, my nigga. You ain't saying nothing.
That's worth $500.
You're wilding here, man.
Bro, Fortnite got race, so you could race for like 24 people. What's the difference?
That's free to play.
But is it open world though? The Mario joint show.
You're not racing open world though.
Oh my god,
what are you talking about? You're not racing open world.
They said you race from one track to another, so it kind of.
But what's impressive about that? It's
Forza open world. We talking about Forza was open world. My nigga ain't no way bigger.
Yeah, Forza is open world.
24 players though. It's 24
players.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, bro, you racing against niggas. I'm not even on my game with my playing. You racing against my avatar. You doing all types of shit in games right now.
Oh, hey, Nico, why wouldn't it be an upgrade over the last Mario? The last Mario came out on the Wii U. It should be a big upgrade.
Nigga, a $90 upgrade?
No, yeah, it ain't $90. No, $90. No, I can't cap for that though. But I'm saying as a game upgrade, yeah, but $90, hell no. It should have been 70.
It should have been 70.
So you told me it took over 10 years for that to get some 24 races?
No, 10 years? No, I don't know about that.
Brother, then that shit came on the Wii U, right? That Mario Kart.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it did. But then it came on the Switch 1 with the deluxe and shit, you know what I'm saying? With the extra maps and all that shit.
Extra maps in the same game.
The game prices is a lot though, you know what I'm saying? That threw me for a loop.
That hardware's a lot.
I like, but the game's like, damn, $80? That shit crazy.
And the third party still look bad on it.
But look though, DK70, so you know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe
watch this. Nico, watch this, right? You know why they put Mario Kart out there at 90? Because that's their most successful game, my nigga. Niggas gonna buy it.
Waters and stuff? Okay.
So if you wouldn't bought this for 90, you know what? Mario 90. Fuck it, you know what I mean? Like
$80. What are you talking about?
That shit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kirby 80, Zelda 80.
Damn, see,
and them third party games still look bad on there.
Yeah, today, you know, they got cocky. They got they.
This is situation. You shouldn't have no more PS5 Pro slate. At least you can see the difference in the PS5 Pro.
But hey, I'm gonna still fight on that on the go shit, bro. That's all I'm saying.
What does that mean if the battery only lasts 2 hours?
Nigga, you bugging, bro. On the go, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. I don't think you got no bitches.
Most people don't play the game outside, bro. Most people don't play the game outside.
I swear to God, I got some hoes, nigga.
Hey, yo, come on, my nigga. I love gaming. The game right now, game is paying my bills. Touch on drugs.
If I'm playing the game,
playing with turtle shells. Bitch, I'm a gangster.
If I go visit my mom,
nigga, I'm a gangster. I ain't stepping on turtle heads and shit out in the streets, bro. I'm standing on business. You niggas bugging in here right now, man.
No. See, you trying to change it. You said on the go, like if you go to the mall, you taking your Switch with you.
Nah. I ain't say tomorrow now.
No, what you talking about?
Like
what you talking about?
Or like
that's
like,
you ain't say that, Dan.
Like,
you didn't say that.
Like, you know?
Hey, come on, nigga. You got to get in. I got to play my switch at my mom's house. Nico, what we doing here, man? Hey, nigga, what we doing here, man? How many cups of jokes left in this bitch? You can't justify this here, my nigga.
You said on the go, Nico. Because you talking about in the library, when you go into the library and all this other bullshit.
Yeah, okay, now look.
Hey, ain't that, come on, get me that goddamn report. Man, I'm in here get an Encyclopedia Mechanica. Let me get a little bit of this Mario right quick here. That nigga's wilding in here right now, man. Ain't that much going in the goddamn world.
This nigga. Sometimes you do what, Nico?
What? I was gonna say like a cafe or something. I'm just a cafe.
Cafe, nigga. What is it? 1990? What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. Hey, man. Yo, sometimes you don't know about what you know, motherfucker.
Chills in the cafe.
Like Starbucks, folks, get the bitches and shit. You feel me?
Hey, listen to your big ass thing. What the hell's his head? This nigga's a child. You ain't getting no bitch with that, bro.
This nigga here playing this Game Boy. He take get bitches with that?
Yeah, for real, man. You got a big ass fanny pack. That shit big as fuck, my nigga.
Hey, even when I did have handhelds, I played that shit in the house.
Me too.
If I'm outside, I'm not playing no game.
Look, I got a Vita right here, my nigga. I got a Vita on my desk. I love fucking. My favorite game is fucking Street Fighter vs. Tekken. That's on my Vita, right? I ain't playing this shit. I play shit in my house. I ain't playing shit out in the street. Like, nigga, I'm driving. First, I'm driving. Nigga, I ain't catching the bus and no other shit. Man, come on, nigga. Come on, y'all niggas is wildin' here, man. What type of scenarios you niggas got?
Hey, Nico.
What's up?
Hey, Nico, how much you expected the price of the console to be?
No, I thought it'd be $400 though. Real talk. $399.
What you thought the game was gonna run at?
I thought it'd be the same. 70. I thought it'd be the same shit. 70 shit.
I know. Don't you gotta pay like an upgrade price to play the old games on?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's not $10.
If you got online, if you got Switch online, it's free though. But
it's not free if you got to pay online, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Not free.
It's not free.
But hold on. If you playing Mario Kart online, you gonna have
it's
online
not
anyway.
free, brother.
If you playing online?
What about the people that don't want to play online though?
It come with it.
Still got to pay for
it. Yeah. Shit.
Then it's
So how does that work? So let's say I got Mario Kart for the Switch one, and I want to play it on the Switch too.
Mario Kart World is only on
yeah, it's only on a new one.
I'm talking about the old one. Like if I just want to play.
Well, that's not upgraded, so you can still play. Well, no, the catch is they got a whole list of games that's going to have problems running on the Switch too.
Now what is it? Where I see that shit? I ain't see that yet though.
You really
I posted it again.
I posted.
Yeah, it's a whole list of them.
Dang.
The motherfuckers could be hating hard and just make.
Nah, it's from Nintendo, bro.
Oh, okay, it's from Nintendo.
Yeah. They said, bro.
They is price gouging motherfuckers though. You know what I'm saying? The game shit, yeah, that's crazy. But the console, $450, man.
Look, I'm gonna post it again. No, look.
All right.
They got the updated Joy-Cons with the magnets, you know what I'm saying?
Now, over 20 Switch games have compatibility issues and won't start up at all on Switch. Jesus.
Hey, I see this. At least I'm going over on Twitch. We'll go to the same conversation. You know, you get done with the Battlefield. No, back out here. They got new maps, new guns. No, got this subclass, bitch. Bitch is like cracking. Come on back home, no.
Man, it's Kotaku trustworthy. I don't know.
I'm saying
just ready to click and look.
No, hey, nah, Panda Mark. Ain't nothing. Listen, ladies, you got what's going on to Twitch, like the same conversation. But actually, a little bit more raunchy there. You know what I mean? You got a link right here. Come on, let me log in right quick.
Hold
on, man. Yes, sir.
Damn, you can't even trade in your old Switch.